and gentlemen, welcome along.
Hello.
To the Ontario Climbing Federation Bouldering Provincial Finals. This is the finals. We've been going all weekend. This is our fourth stream of the weekend.
The finals. All the other finals were just a lead up to this.
This is what Europe was singing about.
It's the finals.
That's the one.
It's the only time I'll sing on this stream.
I doubt that. It's going to be the Senior Climbers and Youth C.
Yep, so we have a Youth C round that's about to start in 5 minutes or so. So Youth C boys and girls, they are 11 and 12 years old. They have battled it out to, the category started with around 22 people in each category, and now we're down to the top 6 for Youth C boys, 7 for Youth C girls, because there was a tie in that category. We also have a senior finals happening at the same time, so that is a combined category of Youth A athletes, junior athletes, and adult athletes. So that's 15, 16, 16, 17, and 18 plus athletes, all in one gigantic category. We are going in reverse seating order. So we are going from our lowest ranked qualifiers moving into finals to our highest ranked qualifiers at the end. Last day, I was going to say last week because it felt like a week ago, qualifiers. But last day, we went in the opposite order where we went from our highest place seed to our lowest place seeds at the end. So just now we're going backwards. We're about to start in 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the green problem in the bottom right corner of your screen. This will be Olivia Raymer-Clark, our first C girl. And on the yellow problem on the bottom left of your screen with the yellow round circles, this will be Mo Sang starting us off for the senior men. Sorry, go ahead.
No, not at all.
No, you do your thing.
Brandon and I are now getting passive aggressive with each other.
I'm shucking and driving.
After our fourth consecutive many hour long stream together. We're going to be kicking off in 3 minutes. As you can see, there are still some tweaks and tests being done on the boulders. It's a really exciting atmosphere in the room as the route setters are kind of frantically running around to get these last boulders ready to go.
Fun for us to watch, but I'm sure not very fun for the route setters to do as they are making their final adjustments and final tweaks, making sure that these boulders are both fun, exciting for us to watch, and also split the field. There are some categories today, Youth C boys in particular, where all 6 Youth C boys are going into finals topping all 5 problems. Once again, all 6 topping all 5. That's a staggering number of tops from yesterday's qualifiers. So definitely need to split that field. Absolutely. To give you an idea of how things work today, if you haven't seen any of the streams up to this point, climbers have 5 minutes to figure out one of their boulders. So in about 2 minutes, our climbers will turn around. They have 5 minutes to look at a boulder, maybe brush some holds, look at what the method is, their beta is to get to the top. They can take as many attempts as they'd like within those 5 minutes. Now you'll see some tape on the walls. For the girls' problem, we'll focus on that bottom right corner. You'll see pink tape. There are 4 pieces of pink tape where they need to start and establish their starts by controlling all 4 pieces of those tape or whatever the tape's pointing to. There's a zone hold in the middle of your climb. There's a green triangle there with some red tape on it. That is the kind of halfway point, the checkpoint. So if they don't make it to a top, their goal is to at least make it to a zone to get some points on the board. And then beyond that, you can kind of see it around the corners, peeking its way around the right-hand corner of your screen. There is a top hold, again marked with pink tape. Once they get 2 hands on that top hold and control, then they've been awarded a top. That's the big part here, and we've seen this happen a lot this weekend where someone gets 1 hand on. They might even slap the second hand on, but they don't have it long enough in control for the judge to say top. That is very key for being awarded a top. You need control of your tops.
Absolutely.
Got some in-house announcements coming from our OCF staff right now. Oh, and that's the disembodied voice telling us that we have 1 minute left.
I went up there and turned the volume down. I see someone has turned it back up.
I want it louder. I wanted it louder, Danny, all right? We haven't heard it in our souls. We've only heard it in our ears.
I want damage to my eardrums.
We're also periodically looking off to our left side as people walk past us, just terrified that something's going to get kicked out.
There are a couple of cords to our left that will tank this whole operation if
it started as an irrational fear where we're just like, don't come near us, please. We're scared. But we almost lost, we lost a couple monitors earlier this morning. It didn't stop the stream, but it certainly stopped our hearts. All right, we're about to see some rock climbing on the walls in about 10 seconds. Welcome, everybody. There's 23 of you watching right now. Very excited that you're all here with us today.
We hope you enjoy. We know we will. Good luck to all of these athletes.
You can see top left corner of your screen, Mo starting us off with the very stylish Hawaiian shirt.
There he is. You're going to want to watch Mo down in the bottom left.
He's now in the bottom left
holds.
on those yellow holds.
The
and
big
Olivia on the
circular
bottom
yellow
right
holds.
corner of your screen with those green holds that I was explaining earlier.
So we're keeping our eyes on the bottom of the screen right now. That's where all the action's going to be.
So our first two
for the
athletes
next
are
4
out.
minutes and 36 seconds. As Olivia pulls onto the wall.
Mo doing a big run across. Just his balance, he loses his balance as he starts to tip over his left foot. Olivia getting started on this like balancy, slabby problem.
Just making good progress.
Nice, looking to stand up and find the balance in the middle of the wall. You can also do it as a little run across too and get to the triangular hold that's marked with zone tape. There is a good hold, a really positive hold on the right side of that. She can get her right hand on it and kick her right foot out. That could be the method that she takes today.
It's always good to get a zone. We talked about tops earlier, but zones.
Mo sticking the
you'll see-
first move, bottom left corner of your screen. So now he has an arete that he can kind of walk his way up, walk his hands up slowly. He's got a really bad slopey hold above his head. It looks like the sun. We'll call it the sun today.
That's the sun. He's grabbing hold of it.
He's got the sun. One hand on the sun.
Not burning up yet. He's going to get his foot
Nope.
over.
Really bad foothold. He's putting all his weight into it. It's a sloping foothold. He needs to shift his weight over that foot as he gets a right hand press above his head. Really good progress from Mo. There's some tension there, but he
there he
needs to be
goes.
more in that right foot. A little bit more of a shift in his right foot, and he's got that.
He's done very well to get that far into the boulder.
What a great
I
problem to
believe
start
his
us off with.
Second attempt.
That was attempt number 2 for him, yeah. Olivia pulling on again for a second go.
He's going to take a moment, have a brush, sort himself out, give some attention to that foothold. Here goes Olivia.
Looks like she's going for the swing. Ooh, she's stopping midway through, so I'm not sure if she wants to do this as a slab problem where she's slowing down and like balancing her way across or as a dynamic problem.
I think she's making that decision as we speak.
There's an Icarus joke in there, Brad.
Good to see you again, Brad. Thanks for joining us. It's been wonderful to have you with us all weekend. Here
Oh,
comes
we got
the
some music. This morning we were treated to hours of Skrillex, and
Dubstep
it seems
and
like this
Dolly Parton.
afternoon is also not disappointing.
There she
Nice,
goes.
Olivia
Olivia's
gets
hit
the
that
zone
move.
hold. That's an amazing little pop over move from Olivia. So now she has
Awesome.
to get her heel around the corner. There's a really like a sloping hold, kind of what she has her feet on right now, except it is completely vertical, not horizontal as a ledge. If she's able to get her heel around, she can use that. Yep, she can use that to kind of pull her weight around the corner and navigate to that last triangular volume as a finish hold. Let's see if she can do it. Come on, Olivia.
One hand out. Oh, goes back, thinks about it. There it is. She got
Nicely
it that
done.
time.
So she needs her heel where her hand is. Nice. She's electing to bring her hands down. She's super low on the problem right now. Now she's got to work her way all the way back up.
Wow. No
That was
feet
great
there.
creativity from Olivia.
No feet on the wall there. Here comes Mo back up to the sun.
She still has
Got
lots of
one
time to
hand
work
on.
this out. Mo's back yet. One hand on the sun. 1 foot on the really bad sloping foothold. He's able to get more weight in his right foot. You're looking for knee bend in his right knee. That's a little bit better. That's more weight over the foot. If he can press his way out with his left hand. Oh, very, very close from Mo.
That's a heartbreaker. It's a lot of work to get to that position, and then there's a lot left to do. Olivia having another go at that first sequence.
See if
Both
she can
climbers
repeat that
taking
move.
a moment.
Resting is huge in this sport. You can't just keep going over and over and over again on the same problem. You'll just exhaust yourself completely.
Always important to take enough time to rest. It's pretty amazing to watch.
That's
these
great from Olivia,
climbers,
able to
these young
repeat that move.
climbers. Keeping calm, not panicking, not letting the nerves get the better of them, taking the full 5 minutes to work out the problem. And here comes Olivia. Ooh, trying to get the foot out first.
So I
this
think
time.
that's the method that they want you to do. They want you to lead with that foot, bring that foot all the way over. She's opting for a toe hook and not a heel hook. I think the heel will pull her over more if she can get the heel over there.
Oh,
Nice.
the
She's
poor
able to
left
stand
leg.
up, put some pressure into it. If she can press off with her left hand, then she'll get around that corner a little bit easier.
Wow,
Nice.
there she goes.
Looks like one hand on the finish,
That's
2 hands on the
gonna
finish
be
for
tough.
Olivia.
With 30 seconds left to go.
Fantastic. We'll call that a buzzer beater.
We'll call
Mo
that a
getting
buzzer
super
beater.
high up. He looks like he's going above the wall right now. opting to
trying
not
something
use that.
different.
Yeah, opting to not use that low foothold. Let's see how that plays out for him. Oh, and a big fall to the ground, but he's all right.
10 seconds is not going to be enough to get on for another attempt, but an incredible burn from Mo.
I want to point out that there is a
great
massive crowd that has formed around us. There is easily 60 to 100 people that are just around our stream desk right now. And
This gym is packed.
it's jam-packed. Everyone wants to watch the best climbers in Ontario for some reason. I don't know.
I
I don't get it.
why.
All right, we welcome to the mats for the C girls, bib number 104, Ellis Phillips. For the C boys, starting us off on the first C boys problem, bib number 89, Micah Klassen. For the senior men, bib number 151, Luke Smallwood. Again, now we're watching 3 problems. On our next rotation, we're going to get our first senior woman out as well. Ellis making the jump.
The action is all still
on
on
her
the bottom
first
of
go.
your screen.
Yep. Ellis just needs to navigate around that corner now. Luke having a go at that jump across. Micah securing the zone first attempt. I think Micah's trying to match the zone. He thinks that's the top. That is unfortunately not the top for Micah. That was just the zone hold. The problem
Somebody's
continues.
just told him?
Someone's just told him. He's just realized.
realizes
He's got to
that
get back
now?
on that problem now. But he knows he can do it, so.
And we're back to Dolly.
Third time today, Dolly Parton, 9 to 5.
It's time to stumble to the kitchen, folks. Brandon and I both drinking cups of ambition.
Cups of ambition. We've been working 9 to 5, but it's really been 7 a.m. to
It's
11
been
p.m.
More like 7 to 11, yes. All of our climbers taking a moment here.
Electing to take a
Another
break.
attempt on the yellow. Not quite figured out that first dyno move yet. It is a big,
It's
weird,
huge, and the
challenging
hold-
coordination move.
The hold you're going to is very low as well. It's low to the ground. So if you're taller, you have to reach down further in order to stick that move. Nice,
Wow.
great jump from Ellis there. Huge confidence in that jump.
That was a different.
That was very big, yeah. And Micah
Which
back
is-
on. He's secured the zone one more time. Let's see him. He's got to get his
Oh,
left
wow.
foot up past his left knee.
Going no hands in the bottom right.
And now it's a
all
little
the way up
pop-up.
at the top of that.
That's one hand. Oh, and the tension just barely held that tension on the final hold. The setters have been not very generous with those tops, those top holds. A lot of them are upside down. They're presses. They're easy to get one hand onto, but hard to match that.
Yeah,
so.
you get one move from the top and you think you've got it, and that last move might be the hardest one of the climb.
Breaking hearts here at Provincials. All right, the crowd starts to go silent as we watch.
I think it looks like
Luke.
he's worked out a static way
Yeah,
across.
he figured out how to statically walk across. Looks like he got his foot forward. There is a hold on the volume under his left foot right now. It's not a very good one, but he was able to hold tension on that and use that to pull across. So let's see him walk up this arete, this side of the wall, and now he's getting his right hand up to the sun and just lost foot tension as he stood up to that, but he knows how to do this now. I'm sure he'll be able to repeat that on his next go.
100 seconds left to figure that out.
100 seconds. Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, well,
That's
that
quick
is,
math.
I'm the math guy. You're the names guy. Division of labor.
I thought I was just the cool guy.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, cool. Why'd you pause so long?
Oh, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure the chat agrees.
One hand
Another
on the
big
zone again for
throw.
Ellis. Micah trying to get back up to that zone. Ellis having another go on the swing across. One hand on. Just needs to stay a little bit closer to the wall as we hear the 1 minute announcement. And things are going to get pretty busy pretty soon. We're going to get 4 climbers on the wall. Eventually we'll get 8.
Really interesting watching Luke static his way across that first move.
Yeah, really creative
Tried
method
the
of figuring that dyno
4
out.
times maybe and decided he didn't like that and figured out another way. Oh, there goes the foot.
He's got enough time for maybe one more attempt.
Ellis stuck that move again. 30 seconds to go to get the top figured out here.
Yep.
She's gotten herself very close. She's got to figure out how to get around that corner. Going with the hand first.
All right,
We've
Luke
seen
calling
this
it
go with
quits
the
on
foot
M1.
first.
Ellis just up high, just needing to get her foot all the way around that arête.
Oh,
Just
there it
losing balance
goes.
there, and Micah also losing balance.
10
And that's going to be
seconds
time for
down.
them, I think. Yep, that's time for them.
We're
All right.
welcoming some more climbers to the wall.
Welcoming our next few climbers for the Youth C girls, we have bib number 118, Rosalind Zarate. For the Youth C boys, we have bib number 88, Tyler Brook. For the senior woman, our first senior woman athlete of the day, of the afternoon, bib number 188, Michelle Baranzica. And for the senior men, bib number 141, Michael Grant. Let's see how they do.
Awesome. We're still watching. Oh no, we're going to be watching the
Yeah.
top left as well as the bottom 2 screens.
Quite a lot of things happening right now. So Olivia, who had topped the first climb, is going to be working on this blue holds. You can kind of see it poking out on the left side. This is the only one that we don't have as much coverage on. And Mo is working on the green holds on the top left corner of your screen, which looks like a pretty cool dynamic press. Oh, my apologies. Olivia is on the problem in front of us. I got 2 and 3 confused. It is bottom right corner with all these volumes, these gray triangles here. Olivia securing the zone on her first go. Olivia is just having a fantastic round right now. She's able to get up on that zone. Looks like this is a similar problem to what we had for the B girls earlier this morning, where you have to really put tension into one of those gray volumes, stand all the way up, balance yourself out to that finish hold. Let's see what she can do. She's all the way up on top of it.
There's
Michael-
no feet there. It's just
One hand on the finish. If she can find a way to match that finish hold. Oh,
there
so
goes
close
the-
for Olivia, but she knows she can repeat that. Michael, tension through the right foot. If he can press his way up, that's very, very close. That's a
just
great first
lost
attempt
it.
from Michael.
He's got a lot of time left to figure that out.
Yep, just needs a little bit more tension through that foot. It's a hard foot to trust. It's sloping and it sits flat to the wall, so very challenging for him.
Got a long way into that boulder early on. Mo has spent a long time reading this green one in the
Yep.
top left, trying to get that start position.
Michelle, bottom right, she's able to secure the zone in her right hand. Those holds are really bad. She can pop her right hand up to the pocket as her head comes back. She just needs to find something for her right foot and pop up into that last pocket. It's very accurate. Let's see what she can do. Oh, very, very close.
Wow.
Yeah, so that is a desperate last move. You really have to be accurate and
Almost
stand up
got it.
really
There
high.
was a top in there for Tyler as well.
Oh, Tyler
on
topped the red. Amazing.
On the C Boys number 1 in the bottom right.
Awesome. Olivia on a second go here, able to get back on top of this volume. Let's see if she can find another position, stable position for her to match that finish hold. One hand on the top.
I wanna
Really
say
good work from
there's
Olivia.
no feet on that volume. It's just what you see. It
Yeah.
is a little piece of wall that is slanted ever so slightly out.
You just got to
And
trust your
there's
feet
no
on.
footholds. There's nothing to. She's just got to jam her feet into them and make it
I
enough tension
imagine,
through the arms.
I haven't been able to talk to the setters because they were working really hard up until the start of this round, but I imagine that there is a toe hook option around that right volume that her feet are on. If she can bring her right toe around there, that might free up her hands and create some tension that she can match that finish hold. But I'm not there. I'm not climbing. I'm here, sitting and talking and looking at problems. Michael Grant, once again on that foothold. Shifting more weight into his right foot. You see that right knee bend? That's really important for getting tension. And now he's able to get much more stable positioning to get his right hand secured on that last hold. The last
yes.
hold now, the finish
got
hold.
that.
Oh, great flexibility from Michael. If he can, yes, amazing. If he can match his hands, he's good. He
That
just
looks
sits
like a
solid.
match.
And that
That
was a
is a
match for
top.
Michael. That was the first top of the yellow climb that we've seen today. Fantastic work from Michael Grant.
Amazing.
Michelle back up in that second last hold. Just need to be accurate into this hold. It's pretty good, the right hand.
Bottom
But the-
left on the far right of the frame is what
Yeah,
we're
but
talking about.
the left hand is not as good. It's flat. You have to stand up as you go to it. It's kind of blind what you're going for. Close for Michelle once more. She still has a minute left. That's more than enough time to get this thing solved and finished up. Olivia back on the last hold here once again. Let's see if she can find that stable position. I'm thinking toe hook, but we'll see what Olivia does. Very close. 30 seconds left. Might be enough time for one more attempt if she decides. Yesterday, our climbers had 5 problems to compete and try on. Today, they only have 4, so maybe more worthwhile to give those extra attempts at the end when our time's running down just to see what happens. Rosaline pulling on, just trying to make that jump to the right move work. 5 seconds. Time's running out for Michelle. Let's see her pop up into that finish hold one more time. Come on, Michelle. Time. That's time. Alrighty. Welcoming to the mats for C girls, we have bib number 109, Riley Ingram. For C boys, bib number 92, Ollie Richards. For the senior women, bib number 192, Lisa Kajuhara. And for the senior men, bib number 138, Simon Chadwick. Ollie wasting no time getting on the holds. Apologies for the camera down. That'll be up in a second. As we focus our attention to Ollie, who's, yep, there's our camera is back now. Thank you. Ollie just needs to make this stand-up move happen. He can either come down with his left hand to the side of that wedge volume, or he can take a pop up. Looks like he's electing to use the side of that volume. Yep. He's got one hand on the finish. If he can get a second hand on there, that is a flash from Ollie. Nice work for Ollie.
Smooth now?
Yeah.
That worked then.
Lisa on the bottom left corner of your screen. She's set up on the second last move here. She needs to get her hand into the better of the two pockets. Her left hand is terrible, though. It is a sloping hold. It's really, really bad, and you need to shift all your weight out to the right side of it. Riley working on that jump move on the bottom right corner of your screen. Lisa wasting no time in between attempts. She's right back on.
Coming up on 2 minutes gone here. Getting out the big brush, getting out what looked like a brush for a car in the winter. I haven't seen a brush like that before.
Well, I have this week because of all the snowstorms, Danny.
Oh, yeah. Never in my life, never brushed my car. Brandon and I have people who do that for me.
Yeah. When you're this famous on streams. All right, Lisa working her way up. And the hold in her left hand, she just needs to get to the right side of it, straighten out her arm so she's opposing it, pulling against it, and that's going to make that move to that first pocket a little bit easier. Again, easier said than done. That's my motto today.
Easier said than done, easier watched than said.
We got Luke on the green holds there. Haven't seen much action on this green holds climb. I've heard it's quite challenging today, so especially the first move. All right, we haven't talked about this number 2 on the bottom right corner of your screen, the one that Mike is working on right now. That is a paddle dyno that the root setters are working on right up until the start of this stream, really. What coordination they want, how challenging they want it to be.
I think they stopped working on that with 8 seconds left before the timer started.
Yeah, that clock was really for them to stop working on that boulder. But we're excited to see that paddle go. All right, Riley sticking the jump move, the jump across move. Let's see if she's able to navigate around that corner. It's a really hard feet first move, as we experienced with Olivia.
Really hard one to read, I think. Really strange move.
Definitely. That volume's pushing you out. The slab isn't as good as you want it to be. And that hold around the corner, it looks close on stream, but it is very, very far away.
It's a long ways off.
Another attempt from Micah. You can see him fly out of frame there.
Try to stand up on that hold and try to work a hand around the corner, and I think it takes a minute to figure out what the beta might be there. We've also seen over here on the top left the green holds.
Yeah, that's Luke. Yep,
I believe is working on it. We haven't seen any progress on that climb past the starting position. That's looks like a really, really hard start.
Yeah, very challenging start. And I would hazard a guess that it doesn't get any easier afterwards either.
No, that would surprise me.
See Lisa on this black holds problem again, just needing to shift her weight out to the right, get around that volume. You have a little foothold that helps you do that. She can bring her right foot up. It's high and it's dual texture though, so. Dual texture is a setter's best friend and a climber's worst nightmare. Simon's able to static across, makes a little jump up to the sun hold on the bottom left corner of your screen. He is able to use that arete, so I'm not sure if he spotted that out yet, but with 10 seconds left, I think he's going to call it a day. Alrighty, as we welcome our next climbers to the mats, for the C girls, we have bib number 105, Hope Kruger. For the C boys, bib number 83, Jax Lito. For the senior women, we have bib number 187, Maddie Taylor. And for the senior men, bib number 132, Brody Rapkowski.
Welcome to the finals and good luck to all of our climbers. And if you're just joining the stream, welcome to you as well. We're very glad to have you. We are at the Core Climbing Gym in Cambridge.
It's been a crazy weekend of nonstop streaming and nonstop climbing from these athletes.
It's a beautiful day, and there's some beautiful climbs on the walls. And wow, look at that in the bottom right. First try.
Wow,
on
first
that
try
big
for
dyno
Hope.
across.
Fantastic work for her. Let's see if she can navigate around that arete.
Wasting no time working through the beginning of that problem. And now we've seen this part of the climb hold up a lot of the other athletes, trying to figure out what exactly they're meant to do.
We're seeing a couple problems for the first time as well. We see Olivia working on the blue holds, just the bottom left of your screen. I've heard that one is a very challenging problem for the C girls today. We're seeing the red holds on the top left of your screen. Michelle working on that. And we see Mo starting up on the top right of your screen on the black holds, men's number 3.
Giving that start a good brush.
Jax comes up to the last hold. He's got one hand on it on the bottom right of your screen. See if he's able to balance up and stand up. Oh, he just loses his balance out. But I believe he's got that. He's got plenty of time to do that again.
Lots of time. Got very, very close to topping that right there.
Hope again at the top of C Girls number 1, bottom right corner of your screen. Just trying to navigate around that corner. The other part of a problem like this is movement like that can waste a lot of your time. You can spend a lot of time trying to figure out how to get from one corner to the other because that is such a stable position. But by the time you're down after a single attempt, you might have used up 3, even 4 of your minutes. Top left of your screen, Michelle getting into this big press move. Looks like you lose your feet there. You're supposed to step all the way up and then match your foot to your hand. But the wall is pushing you out when you're trying to do that. Oh, Michael making that first move on the green one, top left corner of your screen.
That's the first time we've seen a zone on that problem.
Oh, great tension from Michael. Able to hold past zone.
Oh, wow.
Get his foot up past his left hand.
You got to throw that arm up with the foot and throw all your weight to the left at the same time.
At the same time.
As you catch that hold. That's an incredibly difficult move.
Some problems ask a lot of you. Some problems ask even more.
Those are the 2 settings.
That's it.
A lot, even more.
How much do we want to
too
ask?
Much. Those are the 3 things.
Yeah, Jax, one hand on the finish, balancing up, gets a second hand on. I believe that's a top for Jax. Well done, Jax.
Just holding it a little extra time, giving a wave to one of the.
He was waving to the
OCF
wrong camera, though. I think he was trying to wave to our
Not
camera,
one of
but
ours.
yeah. Once I'll give a wave to Jax.
Waves in the chat for Jax.
Maddie making progress on the black holds, number 1. She's able to get pressed out into the corner. The zone is just beneath her right hand. That counts as a zone right there. She's able to control and use that zone. Now let's see if she can shift all of her weight out to the right. Fantastic work. And this is what we were talking about with, my apologies, with Lisa earlier. She just needs to get around that hold to the right, straighten out her arm, and put all the weight and tension through her right foot as she pops up to that first pocket. Wow, really high heel look from Maddie. Nice opting for a foot switch. Very, very close to sticking that first pocket. Great job.
1 minute remaining.
We've got Hope still in that corner, trying to navigate around that corner. I think this still might be attempt number 1 for Hope. I haven't seen her come down in the 4 minutes, so that shows some.
I think this is another attempt.
Is it a second attempt? Okay. I keep looking and I keep seeing her in the same spot. I'm like,
it might even be a 3rd attempt.
that shows. Okay, all right. Well, proven wrong once again. Mo making some progress on the top right corner. Those are some challenging holds. There's some dual texture holds from Chapter. Lots of big presses and mantles and squeezing some dual texture awfulness. As we see our climbers giving their last attempts.
20 seconds to try and figure these out. We're keeping an eye on the bottom right. Could be a buzzer beater there if she can figure out this
Hope
corner.
getting close. Maddie getting close as well. Bottom left corner of your screen. They have about 7 seconds left. That should be it for Hope. Let's see if Maddie can pull this out with 5 seconds left. Ah, very, very close, Maddie. All right, welcoming to the mats. Wow, we're almost out of C athletes just like that. Bib number 110 for the C girls, Alevtina Ivanova. Bib number 84 for the C boys, Noah Rajan. Bib number 179 for senior women, Jessica Autier. And for the senior men, bib number 136, Justin Baker.
Another
Noah.
Hawaiian shirt for Justin Baker. We're seeing some very tropical.
Yeah, as
themed,
is Ontario Climbing tradition. I know this is the first OCF comp for you, Danny, but Ontario Climbing Federation tradition states that we need to have at least one Hawaiian shirt in finals at all times.
Well, we've exceeded our quota today.
We had Noah running onto that problem. Unfortunately, he tried finishing on the zone once again, so he has used up an attempt trying to match that zone.
That's really unfortunate for these climbers. Got to take a little
The hold
extra
is
moment to look at this.
Legitimately
problem.
camouflaged. Yeah, you have to
Yeah.
take your time reading this problem because that hold is camouflaged up at the top, and you could think the first taped hold is your finish, but in reality
The
it is
zone
not.
hold is the second to last hold in the problem. So there's
Is there a live leaderboard we can watch? Yes, so there's www.compseason.com. The scores will be coming in after the athletes are finished their round, but we will check in with the scores as well throughout the round. We have been doing that, as any great live broadcaster would. We're professionals at this. Speaking of professionals, Noah Rajan topping that first climb on his second attempt, figuring out where that finish hold is, that camouflage hold, and managing to top it no problem. Jessica in this setup on the bottom left corner of your screen just needs to bring her right hand up to the first pocket hold.
very, very close to the finish of this. Wow.
Wow. All right, let's see. She's working out her feet right now. If she can get either a high left foot, swap her feet, get a high right foot maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
there
very,
goes
very
that
close.
arm. She seems to be okay.
Yeah.
Looked like she whacked her arm on that volume a little bit on the way down, but she's up again. Looks like she's chalking up, getting ready for another attempt.
Alatina on the bottom right, just trying to work out that little hop across move. We've got Luke trying to figure out the start of that problem number 3. Looks like he's opting for a face out start.
It's a problem here that we have not a great view of. In the top left to the far right of your screen, close to us, there's the blue holds.
He's facing out, and then I think this will result in a little 180 if he was able to hit that hold with his right hand. Ollie, bottom right corner of your screen, working on that really tricky paddle dyno that the setters just put up.
We're also
And-
seeing, I believe, Micah hit the zone
Yep.
on this problem we're seeing for the first time in the bottom left. The
Yeah,
yellow
we talked about
holds.
these holds a little bit yesterday during the B-Boys round. They are all blocked. So even the start, every single hold you're looking at has a blocker hold. So it's an extra hold that is just meant and designed to make the hold you're holding onto worse. It's either more accurate or a smaller hold, taking the depth out of it, or it just you can't get your hand behind the hold anymore. So every single hold is blocked on that. It is a very outdoorsy style of climb for that C-Boys number 3, the yellow holds in the bottom left corner of your screen. As we watch Alatina on the bottom right, able to get the zone and now just navigating around that corner.
This is the move where we've seen a lot of our athletes get stuck. Only one top so far on this boulder.
Justin able to make that pop over to the left. He's got one hand on the sun now. He's bringing his feet out to the right, and let's see if he can get some weight into his right foot. Nice tension from Justin. Able to get the left foot up.
Getting that foot onto the sun. Got to do a big
Oh, so close. Just
so
needs to hold that
close.
tension in.
45 seconds left. He's going to have
More
to
than
get
enough
right
time
back
for
on the
another
wall.
attempt. He's got it.
Bottom right, another nice dyno there. Back to this same position where we've seen.
We haven't talked about this too much, but Ellis Phillips on boulder number 3, the blue holds in the top left corner of your screen, is a very complicated series of moves to get to a really bad pinch. Oh, and as I say that, Jessica's winding up for the last move. One hand on the finish for Jessica, 2 hands on the finish. That's the first top of the problem that we've seen from Jessica Altier. Fantastic work from her.
20 seconds on the clock as she finds that top. Very awesome.
And these will be our
That's
last
gonna
attempts
do
from
it
our
for this
competitors.
round. Go, says the voice, and go we shall. Brandon,
And go we
who
shall.
Are we
Who are we
welcoming?
going with? We are going with our top-seeded Youth C athletes. So for the C girls, we are looking at bib number 103, Erin McDonald, who I accidentally commentator cursed numerous times yesterday, and I apologize profusely for. For the C boys, we are looking at bib number 85, Jaden Thick. For the senior women, we're looking at bib number 195, Grace Cam, and for the senior men, bib number 149, Matthew Mills.
Okay, everybody, some already on the wall, some already
Erin
sticking
wasting no time,
dinos.
sticking the run across. Erin being the only athlete yesterday to achieve 4 out of the 5 tops in the qualifications. Grace getting really high
A
up on the
little
black problem
shakeout.
as well. I think we need to zoom out of this one.
Oh, yes. Let's adjust our frame
There
a
we
little
go.
bit so
Once we
can
watch
see all these climbs.
Olivia starting us off on problem number 4 as well. This is Olivia's last problem of the comp. Erin able to get the heel hook. Let's see. She can get one hand on the finish hold. Just needs to rock all of her weight over. Oh, so close for Erin. Just slipping at the last moment there. Jax
right.
nailing the dyno, getting one hand, 2 hands on the finish, and that's a top for Jax.
Really dramatic finish for Jax there. in the
Fantastic work
bottom
from
right.
Jax. Michael's super high up on problem number 3. He's been having an insane round right now.
Top right black holds. Keep an eye on that. He's getting very close to the top in a
There's-
really twisted up pretzel-y position.
Yeah, he's got some terrible crimps to work with, but it looks like he's saying nope
there
to
goes
those
the
and
right
just trying to
foot.
opt out to going to the finish. Sometimes you look at a crimp, you say no.
That's what
I
I do
don't
every
want that.
time. In fact, every time I look at a crimp, I say no. And I go do something else. Not an option for these climbers.
Yeah, they don't have that luxury today. Grace setting up for this last move on the bottom left corner of your screen.
That's to the far right in the bottom left on the black holds.
Black holds,
the women's
yep.
first problem for the seniors.
We just saw Jessica get the first top of this.
Getting the hand up.
Oh.
Oh, and the human flag.
Yeah, I
off
think
the
wrong
wall.
hand is that hold. Mo, top right corner of your screen, just taking a big rest, being the first athlete out on M4. Making some chalk angels in the mats, if you
All
will.
of us are Mo.
Yeah.
And Mo is all of us. Oh, something interesting happening with
Yeah, that's
Maddie,
Maddie.
I believe, on the red holds in the top
Maddie in the
left.
red holds, opting out of the double press move, instead getting a high foot and being able to rock over high on that. That's a ton of flexibility.
Dropping back down and thinking about that some more. Not sure if that's the way. She's got time to figure it out, though.
Mo opting for a massive dyno out of the cave there with those blue holds. Olivia working her way around the corner here. The next red hole that she's going up to is, it's good if it were upside down, but unfortunately it is the bad side up, so it's really hard to hold tension on that.
Must have been a mistake.
I think it was a mistake.
Somebody put the bad side of that up.
We'll go confer with the setter and get them to fix that mistake.
Yeah. So, hey, guys, I think you might have made that really hard.
How many days are they climbing on? That's a great question. This is the second day. So they had a full round yesterday where they had 5 problems, and then they had to warm up again this morning. So this is day 2 for a lot of them. Oh, as I say that, bottom right of your screen, Erin McDonald being the second person to top that green climb. She fell into that finish hold and was able to hold that swing.
Awesome.
Fantastic work from Erin.
Maddie almost upside down again over in the top left. It's gonna take something. She's got to pull herself way up.
Grace
over that.
getting that second last hold on the black holds. Bottom left corner of your screen, just needing to stand up. Just
Oh,
losing
there
foot
goes the
tension.
foot. She's back up. One look at the clock and right back on the wall. Mo gonna try this dyno
Mo.
again.
Michael getting close to the top hold again.
Michael took a long strategic rest,
Taking his time on this climb.
trying to give himself just enough.
Oh, very, very
there
close.
goes.
Just needs to get that right foot out. But fantastic work from Michael. He's been having a crazy round.
Maybe just enough time for one more shot at the zone here on the red holds in the bottom left, but
This
I
is
think the
Olivia's
clock.
last climb, and that's time. All right, we are not welcoming any C's.
All the
to the
Cs
mats.
are on the wall.
All the C's are on the wall right now. For the senior women, we are saying hello to bib number 177, Kayla Chan. For the senior men, bib number 139, Freddie Ho. I'm just going to do something.
All right, there's action all over the screen now, my friends. Everybody pulling onto the wall.
Ellis starting us off on the red hold, C number 4. This is the first look we have at the C boys number 4 as well. The blue holds on the bottom left corner of your screen.
It's a long traverse. that
Yeah,
blue
it's a
climb.
little coordination move on that one. You have to take a big swing, grab that volume with your right hand, and kind of shuffle your feet into that next triangle.
All right, everybody having a look.
We have Jessica making some progress on the red holds. Number 2, senior women's number 2 in the top left corner of your screen. She's in a really awkward press right now. She just needs to put some tension through her right foot. She's able to get up to the zone. That's the second last hold there, marked with the red tape. She can get a foot up and rock her way into the last hold with her right hand. Let's keep her focused on Jessica as she finishes up this problem. Come on, Jessica, you got this. Flipping her left hand into a palm. Oh, very, very close. Very good work. Ellis
into the
being
zone,
able to
Ellis.
stick, past the zone, that upside down hold.
In the bottom left on the red.
Looks like we don't have to tell the root setters to change that.
Maybe they switched it.
They probably did.
Getting that foot up nice and high. Wow. Oh,
Going for a
thinking
high
about
step.
it.
I think it's going to be a traverse across. So what she's stepping right now on is 2 holds that are both dual texture that are kind of butted up against each other. So the odds are is that she's stepping on the no-text side with her feet. Ollie working on those blocked yellow holds on the bottom left corner of your screen.
Giving them a good brush. Making them 30% easier, or so I've been told. Brushing the holds does.
That's his stat. Noah setting up for this big dyno. Able to get one hand and just not quite able to hold the swing, but I think he's got a good feel of that hold
Kinda
now.
feeling
So
that out. That
yeah,
looked like next time.
he knows exactly where to put his hand on next time.
Micah's gonna try a big stutter step across those volumes.
I think that's key. I think the setup, though, we need to swing that leg back away towards the crowd and swing that leg into the wall so we have some momentum going in as well as momentum going right.
Luke once again trying to static a dyno move at the start of a climb in the top right there.
Noah, again, just barely holding that tension.
We saw Luke manage to static the dyno on the men's first boulder. Let's see if he can do it on the men's last boulder.
We've got Kayla, bottom left corner of your screen, on the second last move on the black holds. Needs to pop up to that nice, really good stand-up move with her right foot. She's able to hold tension through that right foot and stand up, get into that pocket. Swinging into that hold, and this might be a second top. That is fantastic work from Kayla.
Noah's setting up for this dyno in the bottom right.
It is a very awkward dyno.
There it goes.
You're jumping behind you. You're jumping backwards, you're jumping up at the same time.
Even just without jumping to holds and climbing, just try to jump behind yourself at
Yeah.
home. Don't do it. Maybe don't, actually. I take it back. Don't
Yeah, you
try
might
to
have
jump
like a
behind
TV in the
yourself.
way or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to be responsible for that.
72 people admitted to the hospital after jumping backwards.
All right, we're seeing Simon on the top right corner of
Oh,
the
there
screen.
goes the hand.
Getting to the same spot that we saw Mike get to earlier. There is a really, really bad crimp that you can opt to use with your right hand, but again, it looks terrible.
20 seconds left. Noah's going to try this dyno again for the zone. Oh,
He's holding it. Oh, not enough for
Wow.
the zone, though, unfortunately. Ellis, maybe one more attempt. Ollie, very close to that top as well.
Oh, with 10 seconds. I think that's going to do it for
That's
all of
gonna
our
be it.
climbers.
Fantastic effort from all of them, though. That was really good. And that's gonna
awesome
be time.
round.
Alrighty, for the senior women, we are welcoming to the mats bib number 185, Jordan Scarola. And for the senior men, it's going to be bib number 128, Dylan Safri. And I guess we're saying goodbye to the C problem 1, C boys and girls problem 1. This will be Aaron and Jaden's last attempts on number 2. And last time we'll see C2. All right, Jordan wasting no time getting to that zone hold on her first attempt, bottom right, left-hand corner of her screen. Getting her foot up on the dual texture hold. She needs a nice confident stand-up as she gets her right hand into that pocket. Opting to switch feet. It's a really bad hold to switch feet on, but Jordan made that look very easy. Now she can statically raise her right hand. She can paste her right foot up against the volume and go for a quick lunge into the last pocket with her left hand. Let's take a look.
Oh, getting a toe
Oh,
hook.
very, very close. That toe hook kind of pushed her out from the wall, though. Got Michael opting to try and static that dyno as well. Ooh, very close from Jax on the yellow holds, the bottom left corner of your screen. Keep an eye on his progress. He's been able to top the first 2 so far. Only top at number 2, I think, up to this point. Grace making some progress up this red hold, top left corner of your screen. Oh, just peeling off of that
Wow.
sloper, that zone hold with her left hand.
Some brutal problems on the wall here.
This is Brody just coming off the third problem. Not able to stick that crimp up to the left. Oh, sorry, that sloper hold.
Who can keep track anymore?
I don't know.
Bottom right, that paddle dyno still hasn't gone for any of our climbers.
The purple one
Yeah.
went for Jax.
Oh, it did.
It did.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I just didn't see it. I saw the top of that. And
Got
I separated
actually
the two
Brandon on the
climbs in my
case.
brain.
on patrol. Speaking of Jax, he's getting up to that last sequence on the yellow holds, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Again, all those holds are blocked, including the one in his left hand, which he's able to reel in. He's bumping up to that finish hold. Ugh, just the was for the holds, not for Jax at all. I've seen those holds up close. They are all like disgustingly blocked. There's no usable edge on any of those holds.
It's absolutely brutal. Just looking at it, you can tell what a nightmare that is to figure out.
Grace going in for another attempt to that zone, top left corner of your screen on the red holds.
See, it's a really awkward position for those
Yeah,
legs.
you're kind of going dynamically to it, but you can't go with too much force. Nice.
That's gonna be the
Grace
zone.
found the sweet spot there.
With the hands matched, getting that left leg over.
We'll also keep an eye on Jordan, who's finishing up problem number 1.
It's in the bottom left on the black holds.
We'll also keep an eye on Brody, who's manages to secure that sloper, is bringing his right foot up, top right corner of your screen on the black holds.
And he's into that.
He
pretzel
found that crimp.
position
He's the
with
first person to
knee
touch
way
that.
down.
Jordan is on the last hold, last move here. Let's see if she can pop up and get that left hand. She's opting again for the toe hook. She in one hand,
Oh, it
2
worked.
hands. That's a top for Jordan with 1 minute left. This has proven to be
Awesome
a really
climb
challenging
from
round for our
Jordan.
athletes.
Really interesting beta at the top there. Did really, really well to make that work.
All right, Jax once again nearing the top of this yellow holds climb, bottom left corner of your screen. This will be 3 tops for Jax if he's able to get this. Puts him in a really good spot. Just peeling off the end there. Very, very close. He has 30 seconds left. Maybe enough to give it one more, what the heck run. What the old what the heck run.
What the heck? I'm at Provincials in the final.
I'm at Provincials in the finals.
Back on the wall, but Jax is going to save some energy, I think.
I think he's saving energy on that thing. Yeah,
it's
wise.
Couple of climbs.
Yeah.
Little courtesy brushing happening in the top right corner.
Oh, very close from Dylan. He just peels off that dyno on his last attempt there. Okay. 2 new climbers enter the arena for the senior. I don't know why I said that. For the
Entering the Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome. For the senior women, bib number 214, Sophia Bada. For the senior men, bib number 129, Liam LeBlanc. And now we say goodbye to, I guess, the bottom right corner of the screen completely.
Okay.
I don't know if we have a...
I'm going to see if I can go and move a camera.
Do your thing. We're going to move some cameras around, shuffle some things.
I'm going to leave you all with Brandon for a moment. I'm sorry about that, but just can't be avoided.
You'll manage. You'll all manage.
You'll all manage, won't you?
All right, we see Noah halfway through the yellow holds, bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Just losing the foot tension there. Freddie going for that really tricky green move on, the move on the green holds problem. Senior men's number 2. Got some really good progress here from Riley on the red holds. Let's stay with Riley as she flips her left hand into the better part, but just loses that tension on that dual texture hold. Again, you're stepping on the no-tex part there. It's really hard to keep tension without slipping off. We're getting one of our first looks here. I believe it's the second person to try the senior women's number 4. We see Noah nearing a top. Oh, very, very close for Noah. We see Sophia getting to that second last sloper hold, opting for a really high heel hook, but changing her mind. Going with the left hand, but that looks to be wrong-handed to me, as we've seen it before. It's the right hand up to that first pocket. Ollie working on that little run across, step across move, bottom left corner of your screen. We haven't seen a top of that yet, or even anyone getting past the first tricky move. Riley making huge progress, getting over. Oh, just one more hold needed for Riley to get to that top. Oh, that's close for Liam on that first little hop across move. He's electing for the dynamic way. Another swing from Ollie. Very, very close. Just needs to trust that right foot as he shuffles his feet over.
We're just going to wait to move any cameras until the whole whale is
sounds
finished.
Good. Oh, nice from Sophia on the second last hole, bottom left corner of your screen. This is the black one we've seen done a couple of times. Statically bringing her left hand up, and that's a top for Sophia. Nicely done.
Awesome.
Off to a great start. Freddie is able to stick that move just before zone, top left corner of your screen on the green holds.
I want to say we haven't seen much progress on this climb, but I
think
be
we've
wrong.
just seen a single zone. That's it. Yeah, that's second zone from Freddie. Oh, that's a top from Riley. Fantastic work. She's able to navigate that very tricky balance sequence at the end of the red holds problem.
It is electric in the gym right now.
Liam is nearing a top as well.
Going up from the crowd.
That's
there goes
two
Liam.
hands, and that's the second top we've seen from Liam.
Awesome.
Our second top we've seen of that problem from Liam.
We've got an amazing crowd in here today, guys.
Yeah, the energy of the crowd is just, it's huge today. Lots of loud cheers. I can't imagine going through this round without a ton of energy behind you. As we see Freddie pull on for his last attempt. See if he can stick this move again to zone. Opting for a super high foot, able to cross to what I imagine to be a foothold. These will likely be the last attempts for everybody. Noah making good progress on this yellow holds climb. He's got a hand up to the second last blocked hold. Very, very close for Noah. This might be time for everybody. That's time.
That is going to be time, and we move on.
Alrighty, so we're moving on to our next set of athletes. So for the senior women, we have bib number 184, Grace Lukasic. And for the senior men, we have bib number 131, Matthew Moreau. This has proven to be a very challenging round for all categories.
Everybody's starting out, working out the first couple of moves.
Grace nearing that last hold. This is her flash attempt, so this has been a fantastic effort so far. Nice, just pacing her foot on the volume confidently and just nailing that hold. That was a really confident-looking flash from Grace. What a way to start a round.
Grace was up that so fast, I didn't even see her on the wall as I was looking at the other. I was doing my rounds, looking at all the climbs, and she was already done it.
I'm sure we can get her to do it again if we ask nice enough. But Grace, the stream didn't see it.
Well, the stream hopefully did,
well,
but I
didn't.
didn't. You guys did. And if I didn't see it, it may as well have not happened.
Ultimate judge Danny over here. Jordan getting one hand on the zone, top left corner of your screen. Dynamically standing up into that. That was a really cool move.
Have we seen this problem go
We
yet?
haven't seen it topped, but we've seen, we haven't seen this last move get done yet. So this will be a really big moment for Jordan if she can get this done. Getting all the weight rocked over the right foot. Very, very close. That looks like an incredibly hard move. We see some progress from Matt, bottom left corner of your screen, making his way up to the sun. Getting his foot out to the right. Lots of tension through that right foot. You can see that knee bend. He's taking all the weight. Jax nailing the dyno out to the right. He is on fire this round. Let's see if he can finish out this boulder on the bottom left corner of your screen.
Oh, there goes Matt.
While doing this like
moves from the top,
press move standing up. That is a crazy send for Jax, and he is hitting the wall. He is celebrating. We love to see it. I think that's 3 tops for Jax.
A fantastic round for Jax. And some very exciting climbing to watch.
Hey, Lestine, we're going to take away those cameras as soon as the Cs are done. So in the next round and the round after that as well.
Yeah, we have to wait because that camera's moving up on top of the whale, and we just have to wait until climbing's done on the whale to get up there and set that camera into a better position.
But don't worry, we'll be
catching
a lot of the
We are on top of it, and we'll be doing a couple of camera shifts after the climbing is finished on the whale.
Also, good afternoon, Lestine. Hope you're having a good time watching the stream. Matt nailing the jump across. The crowd is rallying behind Matt. Matt, of course, been part of this climbing scene for quite some time now. As a coach, as an athlete.
Making that move out to that toe look really, really good.
Yeah, very good work from Matt. Shifting all of his weight over onto that right foot. Let's see if he can get that press out with his right hand. A little bit more weight into the right foot. Very, very close. Very close.
1 minute left. He's going to have to get through that first part really quickly to have another
we
shot
see
at
Hope
the top.
On the red holds, bottom left corner of your screen. She's able to step her foot down. She can bring her hands over to the finish hold. That's one hand. See if she can find the balance to get that second hand on. Nice. Pressing her way into the corner. Just needs to unlock that left hand now. Oh, very, very close from Hope. With 30 seconds left, hopefully she can get back on the wall, take one more attempt at this.
Jordan in the top left on the red holds also getting close.
Let's see if Jordan can get this move done. Bring all the weight onto her right foot, electing to go a little bit more dynamically with some momentum into the wall. Trying to push her weight onto her right foot, using her knee, anything for her right hand. Very close for Matt as well for his last attempt.
Was a really well-fought round from all of our climbers.
Alrighty, as we move into our next group of athletes. So for the senior women, we have bib number 182, Caitlin Davies. For the senior men, we have bib number 142, David Gilbert. We're down to our last 4C athletes as well. We're just watching problem number 4. Noah confidently doing that, trying that run across, trying to stomp his foot onto that last triangle. We see Caitlin, bottom left corner of your screen, able to make that transition over. Opting for that high heel, but deciding instead to switch her feet. Opting for a right heel, unlocks her right hand. Stepping onto that volume, looks like she's going to paste her foot against the edge, deciding between the corner and the edge of the volume. Having a look at that last hold. Very close. We see Sophia at the top of the red holds. We're going to do a little camera switch up here now. Very close from Sophia as well. That last move has not gone quite yet. It looks incredibly challenging. There's not a lot pushing you to the right, not a lot you can pull on to the right, and the hold you're on is very slopey. Nice. Noah sticking the run across move on C-Boys number 4, but just losing tension afterwards. Unfortunately, he won't be awarded points for that because the zone hold is out to the right. It's the next triangle you see. Freddie making some huge progress on the black holds, top right corner of your screen. David getting up to the sun, getting his right foot out to that sloping hold. He's got to put all the weight into his right foot. He's got one hand. Oh, very, very close. He's a little low on that. We see Liam sticking the zone hold. And as we watch Liam, we can also watch Caitlin on the second last move of this climb. Caitlin eyeing up that finish hold again. She just needs to stand up and reach into that pocket. It's a very accurate, ooh, nice. Fantastic top from Caitlin. I like that she was able to bring her left foot in, find some tension through both her feet instead of just using the right foot to stand up. Great reading from Caitlin. Justin, this is probably the most progress we've seen on this blue holds, top right of your screen. Oh my goodness, hits this huge cut loose move. Let's see if Justin can put the rest of this problem down. Let's go, Justin, come on. Nice. All of this at the end of a round, at the end of a very long weekend of provincials. Oh my goodness, what an effort from Justin. That was fantastic. Noah, he's in the last move of this C-Boys number 4, bottom left corner of your screen. He's got his feet set up in this little chimney that they've created with these 2 triangular volumes. He needs to either stand up dynamically, as Jax did, as we saw a little bit earlier today, but it looks like he's opting to reach and go finger by finger to that last hold. That's enough for Noah. That's a great round for Noah. I believe that's 2 tops for him. We've got Freddie getting to the top of this black climb again. See if he opts to match the third last hold or if he's crossing into that last crimp before the finish hold. Sophia nearing the top of this red hold as well. Freddie getting one hand on the finish, but he needs to shift all of his weight out to the right to make that work for him. Sophia trying to shift her weight out to the right as well. One hand on the finish, very, very close. She got a feel for that, but not quite enough to get the top. And very close for Freddie as well. Wow, these problems do not let up. They are hard every single move, not just the first, not just the middle, but the end as well, and locking down the end proves to be a crux too. Alrighty. Welcoming our next two athletes to the mats, bib number 181 for the senior woman, Riley Doherty, and for the senior men, bib number 134, Peter Noonan. And these will be our last two sea climbers of the afternoon. Aaron on prob number 4, and we've got Jaden on prob number 4 as well. Got a bit of a better view here of problems number 1 for Riley and Peter on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen now that the C's are winding up their rounds. And we'll stick to this view for the majority of the afternoon. Oh, and that gives us a better view. Wow, Danny's a magician.
Okay.
He's over here just making, like, streaming magic happen, everybody.
All right, I'm back. That was pretty seamless, huh?
It was very seamless, yeah.
It's the black screen.
You can
in
tell by the
bottom
amount
right
of
for a minute.
exhaustion that Danny's going through that this was an easy effort. Speaking of easy effort, Aaron topping boulder number 4, just kind of cruising through that slabby section. I believe that's the second top we've seen of Sea Girls number 4. Peter sticking that drop down, but just losing his balance at the end there. Now we get a much better look at that first move. Some people were opting to do it statically by bringing their left foot out to that sloping hold, the little yellow hold on the volume. But I believe the setter's intention was to do this little hop over and stop, just like Peter did right there. Fantastic work.
We're being delivered after 8s.
The world is great when people just come up to you and offer you chocolate. What a fantastic sport.
Thanks, Brad. Yeah, I'm really hoping for a medal.
And as I consume that after 8, Peter is on the last move. That's a finish for Peter and a celebration, too. Way to go, Peter. That was a fantastic climb.
Awesome.
That's the third top we've seen of that problem today. And Riley's trying to finish up this problem as well. Needs to make that stand-up move into the pocket. Opts for the heel hook. One hand in the finish, 2 hands for Riley. That's a top for Riley as well, and a celebration from her, too.
Big slap on the top hold. You love to see it, the enthusiasm.
We see Matt getting that really tricky traverse move out to the left on the green holds, bottom right corner of your screen. Very close for Matt.
A lot of really determined climbing going on out there right now. Wow, look at that move on the red in the top left.
That's Grace working on that flexibility-dependent press move. Grace has one more move to do. Let's see if she can roll her weight.
There goes
Just
the
lost
foot.
tension on that right foot. Oh, my goodness, that had me scared. Jaden, bottom left corner of the screen, finishing up the problem number 4. Fantastic work from Jaden. I believe that's 2 tops from him as well. And that ends our C round altogether. So now we're going to do another camera readjustment. Danny's going to be super out of breath after this.
I'll be back in a minute, and I'm in good enough shape that I'll be breathing normally.
All right, these are likely our last attempts for our competitors. Grace making that last move out to the finish of the red holds. See if she can get some weight into her right foot. Come on, Grace. Just stand up and reach. Oh, one hand on the finish. So close. Dylan Saffrey, black holds, just getting to that end there. Matt Moreau trying to dyno across the wall just for funsies. I think he saw a little volume there that he might have been able to stick with one hand, so he decided to go for the long launch out to the right. As we welcome our next few athletes on the wall, we have bib number 175, Rena Gao for the senior women, and for the senior men, bib number 126, Aiden Rajan. We are getting to the thick of it, the highest ranked athletes in the senior men's and women's division. I think we're at the top 5 right now. Aiden slowly slabbing his way across, grabbing the Areta to the left.
All right. My heart is not pounding.
And Danny's back after a second run around the gym. Oh, Rena going for a double as she's trying to stick that zone hold out to her right. Aiden getting one hand on the second last hold, putting like tons of trust through his right foot. That is a lot of trust into a really bad foothold. I can't stress that enough. Getting the match. See if you can bump his hand out, unlock his right hand, and that's a top from Aiden, and I believe that was a flash too. Fantastic work from Aiden. Oh, we got Matchbox 20's closing time. Is it? No, Semisonic closing time playing across the room right now.
Caught yourself just in time.
I did. I almost mixed up my 90s bands.
Which is the cardinal sin.
And as it is closing time over the speakers, we are open for business on the walls.
They've decided against that song partway through and replaced it with silence. Oh, didn't like that one either.
DJ remix on the tracks. All right, here we go. Rena getting set up for the second last move here, bottom right corner of your screen.
Come on,
one hand
Rena.
on the last hold, trying to get her feet set up. Oh,
yeah.
Nice. And that's a top from Rena. Fantastic.
Made that looked pretty simple at
that
the
was
top.
great. Yeah, didn't need to readjust her feet for the end of that problem.
The bottom left and top right corners are offering different views of the cave. Just trying to get something a little more dramatic of that blue climb.
Yeah, it's a
when we
cool
get somebody
sideways
getting up
profile of
there.
that cave, just to show you how overhung that boulder problem is. So I blanked out on the word boulder, even though this is Boulder Provincials.
What's that word for when you go up a thing?
What's
they're climbing. They're climbing.
Yeah,
That's
what's a
right.
boulder?
You can see in the cave here in the bottom left.
Yeah,
that,
Liam
that
is
blue holds
pressed.
problem. The awkwardness of that position cannot be overstated. And
Sorry,
how
Freddie
bad
is pressed.
that hold is that you're going to.
Freddie is all the way pressed up into that hold. That is an effort just to be in that position for that long, that length of time. Very close from Caitlin on that last hold. About a minute 30 left on the clock. Still plenty of time. Oh, very close. I believe that was Kayla trying to stick the first move of F4.
It's in
Haven't
the
seen
top-
anyone get past that part yet, that
in the
section.
top right, the yellow holds. Yeah, both of the final problems, I think we have not seen very much past the start of them, unless I'm mistaken, which does happen on occasion, or even, in fact, more often than not.
I don't believe you've ever been mistaken.
I think that's your first time being mistaken in that case.
All right, likely pulling on for a last attempt. Huge progress from Kayla on the top right of your screen on F4. We haven't seen anyone make it past his zone hold.
Come on, Kayla.
Electing to go feet first, feet overhead. That
Almost
is
fully upside down.
now completely fully upside down.
Wow.
Danny going feet first.
You can see her in the top right and the bottom left. See how overhung that wall is.
My hands just immediately became very sweaty in that moment. That was a very exciting thing to watch. Oh, trying to go for that hand first now.
6 seconds left. That's going to
Likely
be
be the
it
last
for
attempts
these
for our climbers. Maybe Liam can pull out. Very close from Liam. All right, as we welcome our next few climbers to the mats, we have bib number 178, ranked first for Youth A girls, Alora Klinker. And for the senior boys, bib number 127, ranked first in Youth A, Christian Chan.
Welcome to the wall, welcome to the finals, and welcome to the stream if you're just joining us.
There's a lot of people here right now. My goodness. Hello, everybody.
It's wonderful to have you all along. It's been 2 days of sensational climbing, and it is all coming down to this. For these senior and Youth C categories, Alora making quick work of the beginning of that problem.
Yeah, already
Stood
set up at
into
the
that
hold before zone. Looks like I believe she's crimping behind a hold right now. Her right hand is not on an actual hold, but is on the space between the hold and the wall, which apparently is now a hold.
Anything's a hold if you believe hard enough.
Yeah, if you think so. If you think hard
and
enough.
if you are strong enough, which Alora apparently is.
Second last hold for Alora. See if she can stand up. Gets one hand on the pocket, 2 hands on the pocket. That is a top for Alora. I believe that was a flash too. Fantastic.
Very calm finish.
Christian trying to work out that little jump across. While we have a moment to breathe, which I don't think we do because Matt is getting pretty high up that black hole problem, we do have some Youth C results provisional coming in. We don't have to switch screens right now, but I can just tell you them as soon as we finish watching Matt's attempt here. Top right corner of your screen.
Or bottom left, depending on the
Or bottom
angle you
left.
prefer.
All right, so the UC girls results. The podium so far, this is all provisional. Nothing has been determined. In first place, we have Erin McDonald with 2 tops and 2 zones. Second place, we have Riley Ingram with 1 top and 2 zones. And in third place, Olivia Raymer Clark with 1 top and 2 zones. For the C boys, again, provisional. Don't quote me on this. Don't hold me to this. In first place, C boys, Jax Lito, 3 tops and 4 zones. Second place, Noah Rajan, 2 tops and 3 zones. And in third place, Jaden Thick, 2 tops and 3 zones. As we watch Christian top out that first climb on the bottom right corner of the screen.
1 foot on the sun, 2 hands on the top, and he's finished with that problem. Those are, again, provisional scores. They are not fully confirmed. We will keep you updated as the information comes in.
Providing no appeals, but wow, those were some really challenging rounds for the C's. 2 tops for a win. That's those problems did not mess around. The setters saw a bunch of C boys topping all 5, and they said, "Not in my house.
Not tomorrow.
Not in my house." You're gonna come up here, try and top all the climbs? No way, Jose. As we watch, sorry, they just fell as I was speaking. That's not a commentator's curse. Does not count as a commentator's curse.
You didn't even say who
I
it was.
didn't say
I
the
don't think
name.
you could have cursed them.
I can't curse anyone if I don't say
If
their
we
name.
curse them simply by thinking about it, that's going to be a problem.
Then we're done, yeah.
Where are we seeing climbing still going on? We have on the
We have
white
Dylan
hold
on number
women's
4.
2.
We haven't talked about women's number 3 quite yet. As Grace makes some progress up it on the top left corner of your screen. Bottom left as well. Multi-angles.
That's the white holds.
The white holds, yeah. She's all the way horizontal in a toe hook and just needs to unlock that toe hook and jump out to the left.
Oh,
As
some
we
progress.
watch Dylan make some progress on boulder number 4. Second person to get this high on boulder number 4. We can see bottom left corner of your screen just exactly where he is on the climb.
Up
Wow,
to
putting
that
some
blocked
incredible
crimp.
work into that blocked crimp. Let's see if he can
Gotta be
cross
really
his hand
precise with
under.
the
He's
feet.
crossing his left hand under his right, or opting for a match. Nice work from Dylan. Wow, he's got a couple more holds to go. He's getting really close to that top. The crowd is rallying for him as he has 30 seconds left. Come on, Dylan, you got this. Oh, just missed that hold.
Wow. What an attempt.
Wow, that was
That's
a crazy attempt from
the
Dylan.
most progress we've seen on that boulder.
Yeah, that was huge. Jordan sticking to getting past the zone, being the second person to do so. Top right corner of your screen. This is going to be a last attempt for her.
Women's number 4 on the yellow hold. She's got 7 seconds
She's
left.
up into the undercling hold. She needs to bring her feet up. 2 seconds left.
Oh.
That's time for Jordan.
Wow.
Athletes
Talk
just
about leaving it all out there on the wall.
absolutely
that was some
giving it their all. That is
incredible
fantastic.
climbing from those athletes.
All right, we have 3 athletes left to come out. For the senior women, we have bib number 174, Jacqueline Ho. And for the senior men, bib number 137, Dawson Shepard. This has been a very impressive round of climbing. If there was a medal for commentating, I would give it to Danny any day of the week. Caitlin in the center of your, top left corner of your screen on the white holds problem, making some huge progress. Whoa, Liam on the flash attempt, top right corner of your screen, or bottom left. We're going to be watching some very exciting tops, I imagine, in our future.
Crimp. He's got a hold of it. Look at the feet.
Cutting his feet. Oh, very close from Liam. Going for that cross under. Dylan matched that hold, and that worked out for him. So maybe that Liam will make that adjustment on his next attempt. Rena on the last hold of this red climb here. Pressing her weight into the right foot. Let's see if she can be the first person to top this climb. Flipping her left hand, she's able to get a bit more tension and push onto that right foot. One hand on the finish, so close. Dawson is just about finished this climb. As I say that, he comes down. That was my first curse of the day. My apologies to Dawson.
We came so far without hitting
I know.
anybody.
I thought I learned my lesson. I never do. All right, as
Lots
our
of
athletes,
brushing happening.
brushes out.
Everybody's sitting and
Thinking
thinking
caps
all as
on.
a team, just kind of having to think about what they're going to do next.
Why the heck not?
Strategically resting, lots of time left on the clock.
Yep.
And formulating a plan.
All right. With their plan set, it looks like most of our athletes are deciding to get back onto the wall.
A bit cruel of them to all decide to
At the
climb
same
at the
time.
same time.
This makes our job really hard, but we'll have a chat with them afterwards.
Yeah.
Caitlin
Wow, big
sticking that
move to the
dyno out to
zone
the left.
hold.
Second time she's been able to do that. Let's see if she can finish up this climb here. She's on a couple of blank volumes.
That right hand up to the top edge.
As we
looking
watch
for a place
Caitlin,
for that
Aiden is
left
also
foot.
making
Oh,
progress on the Gastons.
that's a top. in the bottom
Dawson
right.
getting a top on that first climb.
And we're back to resting.
And we're back to resting. They're all doing this at the same time. It's like they all
I think they coordinated.
signed a memo or
to,
read a memo.
Just to make our lives more difficult. I'm sure that's what it's about.
Yeah, everything's about us.
Yeah,
So
no, that's what this weekend is about, right?
yeah. The Brain and Danny Climbing Federation.
Okay, back up toward the zone in the top left on these red holds. And in the bottom left, a really spectacular move to that horrible
Liam being able
hold.
to get to that hold not once but twice. Fantastic work from Liam. Oh, but just running out of gas. It's been a long weekend of climbing for these climbers. Rena flipping the hand, getting lots of tension through that right foot. So close for Rena. Aiden back on the zone hold. Trying to do that same dyno we saw Matt Moreau attempt earlier today, just across the wall, going for that what should have been a foothold, or what we imagine to be a foothold. Jacqueline working out this beta here, able to stick the zone, but she's super low on her feet, so we'll see what she can. Oh, amazing. Stood up like it was nothing. Opting for a foot switch. Getting her right heel around the volume, getting her right hand on the second last hold, trying to shuffle her feet around, make it work. Gets one hand in
There's
the pocket,
top hold,
2 hands in the pocket, and that's a
two.
top for Jacqueline.
With 30 seconds on the clock, finishing that one out. Keeping it exciting for us watching at home.
Rena, this might be her last attempt on boulder number 2.
Still no top on this one.
Still no top on this one, no.
This could be it. Rena's got 10 seconds to get two hands
As far as I
on
know,
that
2,
top
3, and 4
hold.
have not been topped.
Oh,
Oh,
there.
very close for Rena.
An amazing round. Another amazing round.
Same thing for the men. We haven't seen a top of boulder 2, 3, or 4. But the athletes keep coming on out. So next up for the senior women, we have number 176, Molly Dreher. And for the senior men, bib number 130, Dylan Smith. Dylan and Molly were both ranked second in the senior division. I believe both achieving 4 tops in their qualifying round. Molly wasting no time. Working on the press, just trying to shift her weight out to the right. Christian getting to the zone hold on his first attempt, being able to navigate that high foot option. Nice. This might be the most progress we've seen on boulder number 2 for Christian. As we watch Molly and Christian together, bottom right corners of your screen. Christian's able to make that flip happen by shifting his weight all the way to the right.
Wow.
Looking for a double. Nails the double. Fantastic coordination from Christian. Molly's topping as well. Molly's watching Christian from the top of the boulder. This is chaos happening right here.
Molly comfortable enough in that top position.
They're like,
to
you know
just
what? This is a good
take
enough
a
view as
moment and
any.
watch.
Christian getting his right foot on the last foothold volume. Let's see if he's going to cross in or do a big Gaston out for that finish hold out to the right.
Oh, he's got fingertips.
Oh my goodness. So
That's
that
the
is a top.
Up goes the clipboard.
He found a toe hook or heel hook, and he was able to top by touching the hold with his fingers.
I don't imagine that's what the root setters had in mind.
I imagine we have some very angry root setters.
And a really, really cool beta break.
And that's a top from Dylan as well on boulder number 1. That's the first top we've seen from boulder 2 from Christian Chan.
That was spectacular. I love to
Watching
see
Grace
a
get
big beta
super
break.
high on boulder number 4. Yeah, who doesn't love a good beta break? Well, I don't as a setter, but like, who else doesn't love a good beta
Who
break?
with a heart
Yeah.
doesn't love a good beta break?
I think this is the first breath we've been able to take in a very long time.
Well, since all 8 climbers were waiting
Decided
at
to
the same
collectively
time
rest,
with
yeah.
with a rest. But yes, we can take a breath as our climbers do the same, and looks like we're gearing up for another attempt. Shaking the arms, chalking up, and pulling onto the wall.
Got Peter working on.
So close on women's number 4.
Yeah, that first jump has been proven to be really, really difficult for our competitors. It looks like it's a long way. It's a small holder going to, and you're also jumping out from the wall. We've got Alora popping up to the zone just a little bit too high on that. If it was in cut, then maybe you'd be able to pull yourself in, but those slopers you have to stay right underneath with a straight arm. Nice, Grace.
Oh,
Just
wow,
about
so
sticking that
close.
jump with one arm, holding the swing.
Good discipline. She's trying to wait. I think she really looked like she wanted to just jump right back on, and then she thought better of it.
Yeah.
Give herself a moment. She came really, really close there.
Got a minute and a half. That's more than enough time.
Matt's trying to work out this big jump backwards into this horrible compression. Alora
Getting
pressing
pressed up.
her foot into place using her hand, grabbed her foot and
Just needs to
pushed it
unlock
where it
her
needed
left
to
knee.
be. Wow.
Nice. Holds the tension there. Stays right underneath that zone hold.
Big rock over.
Big rock over. She's standing up a little early. I'm worried about how far under the hold she is.
I think she is too. I think.
I
she
think
thought,
so.
Let me see if I can. She's trying to find a rest position almost.
Getting all of the weight
Oh.
over to the right, I think, is the key for that move. we want to see
30
that move
seconds
unlocked.
left.
While we're watching Grace get to the last hold of that boulder once again. Very close. Very good effort from Grace. Peter, one last go. Riley, one last go.
Riley still on the wall with 15 seconds.
Let's
Trying
go,
to work
Riley.
her
You
way
got it.
past
Come
this
on.
Zone hold. Oh,
Very,
down
very
she
close from
comes.
Riley.
Matt's going to throw one more time at this compression move as well.
Why not? It's the last boulder of Provincials. Give it your all. Come on. Nice. And that was time from Matt with a big scream and a big cheer from the crowd. Well done, Matt. All right, everyone, and just like that, we are welcoming our top qualified athletes. I'm thinking about the Google reviews that we're going to be getting on this stream.
5 stars on all these athletes.
Our top qualified athletes for the senior women, bib number 173, Evangelina Briggs, and for the senior men, bib number 172, Ian Tan. Evangelina getting 4 tops in 4 zones yesterday, and Ian being the only senior male athlete to get all 5 tops in qualification. He it was quite exciting at the end of the stream. He just kind of came out of nowhere and started topping everything, and the excitement started building as the round went on. As his round went on,
really closed out the qualifiers with a bang yesterday.
there was like 1 or 2 problems where I think he was the only competitor to top, let alone get past the zone. So.
Let's see if he can have a repeat performance here today in the final.
And Evangelina already halfway through this boulder here, just reaching down into that zone hold. We've got Rena really high up on the white holds, boulder number 3. Evangelina just looking for a way to unlock that right foot, maybe a step through. That's a really cool option that we haven't seen quite yet. Left foot first. Brings her right hand into the second last pocket, eyes up that last pocket, maybe readjusting her feet, maybe deciding otherwise, having a little bit of moment of thought up on this boulder here, reaching up statically, noticing her feet are a little bit too low, seeing if she can readjust her feet to anything better as she comes up into this last pocket.
There's
nice
she's
high
gonna
heel
try
hook,
the heel hook as
tons
well.
of control, locks down the volume between her feet and matches the final hold. That's for flash for Evangelina.
Reading on the climb, trying a couple different things from that position. She was clearly pretty solid in
Why
that
not?
spot.
We had Molly watching other other competitors from the top of the climb, cheering them on as if it's like a nice little viewing area.
Yeah, that's the best seat in the house, I
Yeah,
guess.
why the heck not?
If you can, support your entire weight on one finger
Yeah.
to watch from there.
Our next athlete will be bringing a book to read up there, just maybe a Nintendo Switch.
Oh, there's that move.
Caitlin's taking the first move on boulder number 4.
Thank you. I realized there's that move is not very helpful commentary. I was talking about the top right corner.
There's that move. What commentators say after 27 hours of commentating. There's that move. Caitlin going for a big swing out. Awesome. We've seen a lot of crazy betas here. We've seen some feet first over the head. Let's see if Caitlin can. She brings one hand up to the gray volume, but opting out for the yellow triangle first, bringing her feet up high. Looks like she needs to stand up into that volume and match the triangle with both hands. It is steeply overhung in that area there too, so that's going to be a really challenging move. Ian's able to get that coordinated hop across. Rena making some huge progress on number 3 as well in the top left corner of your screen. Ian hopping up to that sun.
He's got it, getting the foot out.
Just
really
sliding into position.
That was very cool, really
casually
footwork
rocking
there.
up to that right hand hold. Bringing his left foot up to where his, but just losing tension in that right foot.
He's got 1 minute left.
With a minute
Quick
left,
look
he
up at
can
the clock.
certainly get back to that position. All of our athletes collectively taking a rest once again, and a few of them pulling on for potentially their last go.
Well, there's that move.
There's that move.
But it didn't quite go this time. Quick run to the chalk bag. Time's running down. Ian getting back up toward the sun. With 30 seconds on the clock, it's going to be close.
It will be close, but Ian's known for his buzzer beaters.
Up onto that foot, into the second last hold. He's got to get his left foot up.
Really good high step with the left foot. He's able to put tension into that, keep tension going into his right hand, slowly come over with his left hand. 8 seconds left. Come on, Ian, you got this. Nice, much better adjustment with the left hand. He's over with one hand. He's over 2 hands. And that, what did I say about the buzzer beaters, ladies and gentlemen?
That is a very serious buzzer beater.
That was with 1 second left. Oh, he had us all sweating there.
Wow. That's as close as it gets, and in only 2 attempts, I believe. Really took his time.
Ian said, "Oh, you thought I wasn't going to top something this weekend? Joke's on you." All right, and we say goodbye to boulder number 1, and we move on to boulder number 2.
Lean on the desk. The camera zoomed in, it jostles extra hard when the desk gets touched.
Oh, I'm jostling the desk. I'm too excited. There's too much going on. I have coffee. I have After 8.
Cameron
mints.
is.
I've got a half-drinking water bottle.
I've just called you Cameron.
Cameron.
And we are really starting to fall apart at the commentary.
We're starting to fall apart, but the athletes are doing fantastic right now. So as we focus up on them, we've got Laura going feet first on boulder number 3, managing to get her hand where her foot was.
Wow.
Feet overhead. That's insane.
She made that work. She used
Yeah,
that.
no
foot
problem.
to
Why
get
not?
her hand up. That was incredible.
You have 2 sets of hands. Christian has 1 hand on the finish hold, trying to use that crimp. It's like a little thumb catch on a volume. It's not a nice place to be, though. You really want to not be in that corner because it's like compressy. It's contorty. I'm trying to think of better words to say, but it is an uncomfortable position.
It's a pretzel move for sure.
Pretzel move. Opting for the left foot up, but a little bit too
Legs
far away
just
from the
gave
wall.
up.
Let's focus up on Molly and see if she can be the first person to top boulder number 2. She's in position. She's
Top
pushing
left.
all of her weight into the right foot. She has a straight arm with her left arm. Slowly
There
inching
she
up.
goes.
1 hand on the finish. She's getting her weight shifted under the finish hold. The crowd is losing their minds right now. Let's see if she can top out.
Working out the feet, trying to find.
Brings the left foot up. Brings the right hand in.
That's
and
the
that is
first
a
top.
second top for Molly.
First top of that red problem, and the gym is exploding.
I might be peeking the mic because I am just screaming into it right now. For everyone who said I wasn't loud enough yesterday.
Loud enough today.
I am certainly loud enough today.
That was a phenomenal effort from
These athletes
Molly
bringing
to
their
be the
A
first
game to the
one.
mats for this provincial championship.
First one to top that boulder. Half the time remaining for the athletes who are still out on the mat. Brandon jostling the desk again. Jostling the desk in this case is a rare phrase that is not climber slang.
Every time I shake the camera, I'm sorry. Christian losing his feet but able to reel it back in, just holding on by 1 hand.
Cutting feet in that position. Wow.
Finding the thumb catch with his right hand. Trying to shift his weight out to the right. The last hold is a sloper. He's got it in 1 hand.
That's a top.
He's got it in 2 hands. And that's a first top from Christian. First top of that black climb.
Amazing. Opening up the betas, these last couple climbers have been cracking the climbs that we haven't seen cracked yet.
Yeah. All right, as we focus in on Riley on problem 4, Dylan on problem number 2. We have Laura again on problem number 3.
1 minute remaining.
Riley just trying to stick that first dyno. It is a long ways away, and a lot of people are able to stick it with 1 hand and try and hold the swing.
It's a huge move.
Laura going for that feet first beta again, I assume. If it worked the first time, why not do it a second time?
Wow.
There it is, feet overhead. Able to bring her hand to where her feet
The flexibility.
are.
That's just outrageous.
Isn't rock climbing cool, everybody?
That's one of the coolest reads I've ever seen. To think to just whack a foot up there
Yeah.
to free your hand, it would never, ever, ever occur to me. Of course, my legs
I'm
will
assuming
not
they
do
wanted
that.
a little paddle dyno out to the left. You'll see an extra hold that is kind of facing us where Dylan's head is.
But Alora said, "You forgot that I have legs, and I am going to use them."
All right, we have our last 2 climbers on prop number 2. The green and red climbs on the top left corner of your screen. That's Ian and Evangelina. Both topping prop number 1. Peter and Rena finishing up their rounds on prop number 4.
Lots of chalking up, arms shaking and pulling onto the wall as we start this.
Wow, great first move from Rena on prop number 4. Able to stick that with both hands, using that volume for her feet and bringing herself into the hold. Let's see what Rena does with this top here. Most athletes electing to try that gray volume, the big check mark, but it's pretty bad. It's sloping the wrong way, so instead Rena's going for the undercling.
Rena's in the top right or the bottom left.
That's
She's
it.
a little bit blocked.
She needs
by
to
that
bring
blue
her
light.
feet up super high to that the top of that gray volume by her left knee, but there is very little opportunity to hold tension there. Jacqueline getting pretty high on that white holds problem as well, just making it to the zone on her first attempt.
Evangeline with her knee.
The knee beta,
Just
opting
working
for the
that
foot.
up.
Dawson getting to the second last hold here. See if Dawson can shift his weight out to the right and bring his hands over to that. He's got one hand on the finish hold. If he holds enough tension, shifts more to the right, then I think he'll be able to find that match. Oh, just losing that right foot. Evangelina's in a really good position now. She needs to shift all of her weight onto the right foot, straighten out her left arm. She's got one hand on the finish. She's able to slowly step up.
This is her flash attempt.
This is a flash attempt, yep. High left foot.
Just cramming that foot in
And
there.
that's a top. That is a flash from Evangelina, and the
Wow.
second top that we've seen of that climb today.
2 tops on that boulder, and that'll be it for that boulder. Thanks to the Zach channel.
We think it's pretty cool as well.
We agree. We're very excited to be bringing this to you. Wonderful people out there watching, and we say thank you very much for being with us all throughout this weekend of the best climbers in Ontario.
All right, Rena getting back to the yellow triangle hold. Let's see if she can bring her feet up super high. She needs to undercling that volume, so grab the bottom side of it and stand up into the gray volume. Bottom right corner of your screen, you see Ian making some progress, getting past the zone for the first time, opting for a really high heel. Very close, just losing that heel, but plenty of time on the clock for him to repeat that. Peter nailing this stand-up press move. As you saw him kind of jump into frame on the bottom left corner of your screen.
He's got that.
Big jump.
Wow.
Amazing, amazing work from Peter.
How he held that, I have no idea. That was amazing. Now we've seen athletes get 2 hands onto that bad sloper. Bump up
Into
to
a
the
blocked crimp, but yeah, that is a bad crimp. He's trying to get his left hand in there, which I think is a really smart play. We saw a lot of climbers get their right hand and either be forced to do this crazy cross-under move or match a block crimped. And if you're that tired, matching a crimp like that is a challenge. All right, we focus in on Ian on what might be his last attempt on this climb here. Getting back to the zone. See if he opts for that high toe, eye heel hook.
Under a minute now to keep his top streak alive. He's yet to not top something in this competition.
Oh, very close from Ian. Went for a right-hand mantle and tried to
Yeah.
get his left hand up.
Tried
That was an interesting
tried
read.
to break that a little bit, trying
Yeah.
to get past that that really bad hold. Back on the zone on women's number 3.
See, maybe one more attempt from both Jacqueline and Peter. Peter sticking the jump out move again. He's got about 3 seconds. He needs to put a lot of, I'm trying to say get the nitrous out or the boosts or I don't know. Hit the space bar twice.
Hit the boosters. I think yesterday you said go gadget arms.
Go gadget arms. That's
Which
the way to
is-
do it. So
which is my favorite. Whatever that's called.
reference, internal reference,
Metaphor, I think.
metaphor.
For and now I'm jostling the desk.
Oh, nice.
It's me this time.
The
I
jostle
can't
count
even,
is up to 3
I can't
right
even
now.
blame Cameron.
Classic Cameron. All right, we're going to turn our attention to problems 3 and 4 only now. So Molly on the white hold problem 3. Goes for a Gaston on the zone hold. Able to just barely losing tension on that zone hold as she comes down. Dylan, first attempt on problem number 3 as well, getting into this little chimney that they've created. I got Aiden and Laura on their last climbs of the day. Dylan working his way past the zone hold. Ooh, just losing tension, but able to reel that back in. Nice, and now he's on this last tricky traverse sequence. If you can stand up tall, he's got a volume with a thumb catch that he's using as a Gaston.
Looks like he's found that thumb.
Getting his right foot out, needing to stand up nice and tall.
We've seen a lot
Oh,
of
just losing
climbers-
tension to that
wow.
right hand.
Seen a lot of climbers get into that really stretched out position with their legs way across and really struggle to find the top. I think we've still only seen one climber find that top.
Yeah, absolutely. Molly making some huge progress, being the first person so far to top, one of 2 people to top boulder 1 and 2.
Dropping back down. That looks like lead climbing.
Oh, very close from Laura.
Chalking up both hands on that hold.
Well, Danny,
Resting
lead
on this
provincials is in a
terrible
couple of
hold.
weeks, so like, why not get a bit of training in while you're competing at the Boulder Provincial Championships? You know. Nicely done from Molly. Yeah, that did not look like a restful position to
No.
chalk up in that.
No, but when you're that strong, I suppose there's restful positions all over the
Yeah,
wall.
anything's a rest. Speaking of rest, all of our athletes electing to take some time out, except Aiden. Aiden decided just to
Aiden just popping back on.
get going. Let's see if Aiden can make his way to the head wall of this steep overhang. As you see, Laura flying through the frame. Nice. Aiden's got a bit of a launch with his right hand. There he goes. Holds a
Held
swing.
that.
That's a really cool view on that bottom left camera. Watching that swing. Alora getting her feet up nice and high. See if she can stand up into that yellow volume. Maybe be the first person to top this yellow climb. Opting for a knee bar. Wedging her knee between that yellow volume and kind of going hands free. She needs to stand up and press into that last yellow hold. That is the furthest we've seen on that yellow hold boulder, the number 4.
So close.
Dylan back at it. Working his way past the zone. See, he got one hand on the finish hold. Let's see if he can opt for the to shift his weight out to the right and get that second hand up. Drop knee with his right foot. Really technical movement from Dylan here on this climb. Drop knee the other way, pushing his weight into that right hand. He has one hand on it, but he's looking for a more stable position so he can get that second hand up. Oh, big mantle off what was a foothold, but just losing tension at the very end there.
Wow.
Wow, that was a crazy attempt from Dylan. He tried not one, not two, but 3 different things in one attempt.
Molly trying to work out the way past that zone, coming back down to the mat again. Alora's going to give this one more shot with 30 seconds left.
This will likely be last attempts for our athletes here.
Oh, but she lets it go. And I think she and Aiden are both going to say that's it.
They're going to call it a day. It's a very long problem, so I do not blame them. Dylan calling it a day as well, and we have 10 seconds of resting time for us, the commentators.
Resting our voices. This is what it sounds like when our voices are being rested. And
we're back at it. Well, that was a good 10 seconds. Danny, how did you spend your time?
Oh, you know, I got a couple of chores done around the house. Finally unloaded that dishwasher.
Oh, fantastic.
Out come the brushes.
All right. Speaking of chores, we got our athletes cleaning some holds. Making what was once unusable, usable again. And we're watching Evangeline and Ian, the last two climbers to try problem number 3. Senior woman number 3 has not been topped yet. We've only seen one top so far of senior men's number 3 from Christian. We just had some very generous sandwich and Gatorade deliveries, so that took my focus for a second.
Nothing can take Brandon's eyes off the wall except food.
Except food and Gatorade.
Oh.
All right. Evangelina trying to shift weight into that blank volume.
Working up to the blocked crimp in the bottom left on the blue holds. Looking pretty good in that position. Yes. Left
Nicely
hand
done
up,
from Christian.
Right
Let's see if he can.
up.
This will be 4 tops for Christian.
It's more big moves to bad
One more big
holds.
move.
Oh,
able
what
to
a
save it on that volume. That's insane.
Gonna have another try at that. And he
Sticks
hits
it on his second go.
There goes the foot, but he saves it again. One hand on
One
the top.
hand on the finish.
Two hands
on the top.
And that
Christian being the first person today to top all 4 climbs in finals.
3 huge saves in a row. That was just incredible.
Wow, I'm really glad we moved that camera.
Me too.
We're able to see that in real D.
Yeah, where the chairs move.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone at home, I assume your chairs were moving at that point, right? Like any 3D movie.
D-Box technology.
Hope everyone's enjoying our ultra-specific references.
Yeah, if you went to a movie theater between the years of like 2009 and 2014, you know what I'm talking about.
Spy Kids 3D.
Some really weird betas to work out here as our climbers are all experimenting a little bit, trying to figure out what the heck they're supposed to do.
Absolutely. I would love to see a top of this number 3. The white holds climb on the top left corner of your screen.
And women's number 4 as well.
Yes, I'd love to see a top of that too. Jacqueline just trying to work out that first jump. Big swing at close to the wall. Trying to stab out a foot as well. Our athletes resting up, taking a nice long rest. Odds are they're trying to gear up for one last try-hard attempt.
Evangelina pulling back on.
Pulling back on.
Thinks twice about that.
Yep.
Chalks up again.
Ian going for what might be his last go as well. We'll see if we get another buzzer beater from Ian. That'd be exciting. Losing his feet, but reeling it back in. Full crimping with his right hand.
Stabbing out
his foot.
And he hits it.
Pressing himself into that corner. Matching where his right hand is. Shifting his weight out to the right.
This definitely seems to be
Getting
the
one
crux.
hand on the finish, cutting his left foot, holding tension,
Wow.
really pressing in.
That's
And
a
that's
top
a
for Ian.
fantastic top from Ian.
A physics-defying top from Ian there. That was unbelievable.
That was crazy. And I believe that's a second top we've seen of that problem number 3 all day.
And we are now going to be done with this white problem.
Yes, we are now on to just camera number 2 and 3. Top right and top left. Sorry, bottom left.
Make another adjustment here.
So we have 2 more rotations. Speaking of rotation, here's a little camera rotation, courtesy of Danny. And now we have a third angle on this climb. All right, we have Molly and Dylan on their last climbs of the day. See if Molly can stick this dyno. Reaching out with the right hand.
Okay.
Adjustments have been made to the camera.
Sorry about that. I'm sure that was not very fun to watch.
My apologies. I believe that's Dawson because we had a technical incident. Is that Dawson on the screen? Can we read that bib? I can't see that bib from here, but I believe that's Dawson on the men's number 4. Yeah, that's Dawson on the screen. I think we might have had a technical very early on that I might have missed, and that put Dawson on. That put everyone back one athlete. Because I see Dylan sitting down, I see Dawson chalking up. At least that's what I'm going to say happened.
You're saying it on the stream. That makes it true.
That makes it real. We turn our attention to Molly, trying to make that jump. Very close. Just got a shout out from Grace. Grace is wanting to shout somebody out.
Shout out to these awesome commentators. I just think they're doing God's work.
Thank you so much, Grace.
Thank you, Grace. Great round. As we watch Dawson flying across the screen there.
We watched Grace climbing earlier. And we appreciate that.
Yeah, Molly's taking the jump for the first time. Getting her left hand on the volume, bringing her right hand into match.
We have 3 angles now of that yellow climb.
Bringing her feet up super high.
Oh, yes.
Very casual with her bringing her feet up there. That was
Whoa.
a very hard move, as we saw from earlier in the stream. Dawson doing the big stand-up press move. These climbers just giving it their all. It's their last minute of the competition.
They're playing the Skrillex Damian Marley song that was written for the game Far Cry 3.
It's no Dolly Parton, but I'll take it.
Some of you who are as old as me remember playing a mission in Far Cry 3 where this song just plays over and over again.
On a
for
continuous
hours.
loop.
And it is causing me to have flashbacks.
Bringing back challenging memories. As Dawson sticks the first move, as
Come
Molly
on,
sticks the
Dawson.
first dyno as well.
Come on, Molly. 30 seconds.
This will likely be their last attempt. Let's see. Come on, Molly, you got this. Bring her left hand up into the volume. High step. Trying to reel herself into the volume. Maybe opting for that knee bar.
Oh, what a save.
Nice save. Trying for that knee bar. The knee just isn't fitting. Yes, she's got it. Bringing her left hand up. Let's
Taking
see
her
if she
time.
can
6
stand
seconds.
up.
Come on,
5
Molly.
seconds. This might be a buzzer beater.
Oh,
So close from
so
Molly.
Close. That's as close as we've seen on that
That
problem.
is fantastic work from Molly. What a great round.
Just working against the clock there. Molly had an incredible circuit.
Yeah, not knowing that, I don't think she knows that she was only one of 2 tops of that red climb, number 2.
So this is going to be our last 2 climbers here.
So we have Evangelina and Dylan. We have one more climber afterwards.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, Ian's going to climb on his own. He gets the spotlight for 5 minutes because I believe,
yeah, so there was some
as
kind
I
of
said
a
before, we
technical.
had some sort of technical on the blue holds. I didn't see it, but I'm just going to straight up say it. It was probably a blood technical. These climbers have very tired skin, so it makes good sense that there is a bit of blood on the blue holds.
Another big kudos to the route setters who have given us a very exciting final here today.
Yes, fantastic team of setters. Once again, going for that challenging mix of exciting climbs for us to watch, fun climbs for the athletes to perform on, and climbs that generate results. And they kind of knocked it out of, not kind of, they definitely knocked it out of the park this weekend. Evangelina gunning for that jump across move. Nicely done. Nice work. I'm curious if she rolled up her pant leg because she saw the potential knee bar coming up in a few more moves. And if she did, that is incredible strategy.
Next level foresight.
Next level foresight, yeah. Dylan
Gets that hand
getting
up.
the stand up. Evangelina
Big
going for
foot
that
up
knee bar
high.
now. Yep, absolutely saw that knee bar. Absolutely adjusted the pants accordingly.
Oh, she's getting the knee in.
Getting the knee in. It's locked in. She has all the tension off, well, most of the tension off of her hands now. Opting for that right foot up as well, just to get a bit more tension off that volume. Let's see if she can, and let's follow Dylan through this as
wow.
well.
Dylan's also getting very close to its top here. He's
One hand. That's 2 hands for Evangelina out of the
That's
knee
a
bar.
top for Evangelina.
That is the first top, and that's the win for Evangelina as Dylan works his way up to the last move here. This is super exciting. Gets one
Dylan,
hand on the
one
finish.
hand, 2
2 hands
hands,
on the finish for
2
Dylan.
tops on these final
2
problems.
tops on the final problems. That was the first top of the night we saw in the yellow holds from Evangelina.
Incredible. That will be the last climb on that climb
On that
as
yellow
well.
holds, yeah.
And we now have 2 minutes to wait for Ian to come out and finish off the competition for us. Wow.
Danny, what are you going to do with your 2-minute break?
Oh, my goodness. I'm just going to recover from that, I think. I'm just going to I'm going to lie down on the floor and try to slow my heart rate.
I'm going to tell my grandchildren about that 5-minute block of time. That was incredible.
That was
Gather around, children, and I'll tell you a tale of the 2024
and
OCF
of course,
Provincials.
just to spite us, they topped those 2 at nearly the exact same time.
I didn't know who to talk about.
Yeah.
How do you talk about 2 people at once?
These climbers have all conspired against us to make this
It's
as
been an
difficult as
inside job
possible
for
for
sure.
the commentators.
Whew.
Well,
All
this
right.
has been just a phenomenal weekend of climbing here at the Core Climbing Gym in Cambridge, Ontario. My name is Danny Hamilton. This is Brandon Barraclough. Don't go anywhere because we still have 1 climber left, and then we will be looking at some podium ceremonies later, so we're not ending
Yep.
the stream anytime soon.
We will be
so
filming
stick
the
around.
award ceremony in its entirety, so if you want to see some athletes win some medals,
But we do just want to say a big thank you to everyone involved this weekend, to the OCF, to the route setters, to the athletes who put it all out there for us, gave us an incredible show this weekend.
absolutely. The volunteers, the judges, the ISO monitors, the staff of the OCF, big thank you for setting up this competition. As someone who's been involved in the sport for a good 15 plus years now, it's been amazing seeing this sport grow to the level that it's at currently. The amount of youth that are competing in this sport is insane, considering we had categories with like 2 or 3 people in it when I started. The growth of this sport is incredible. It's inspiring, and I can't wait to see where this sport takes us in the future years.
When you started climbing, they had just discovered rocks, isn't that?
Yeah. It was the Jurassic era, actually.
All right, Ian's going to hop up onto the wall.
You see him waiting impatiently, one hand on the hip with that brush.
He says, I don't need 5 minutes
Yeah,
to rest.
just get me on this climb.
Get me up there.
Everyone's got places to be. Just let me flash this. All right, let's see if Ian can top this climb here. Can we go to cameras 2 and 3? Is that possible? Do we have a scene for that?
We can. Let me just make sure that those are the 2 cameras in question. Yes, they are.
Great. We got a close-up view. Ian's got the spotlight for 5 minutes as we turn away from all the rush of climbers that are on the walls right now, trying the problems that are free and open.
Let's even just go down to down to 3. What do you say?
Maybe
watch this from here. Both.
The other one. Yeah, I think both. So we get both angles. Yeah. I do love that side angle.
Side angle gives us a really good view of the climb after they get out to that big compression move.
Yeah. Love seeing them hit that like second last hold as well. So yeah, it's a really cool watch. In the corner of the stream, you see Molly finishing up that white climb. Unfortunately, that's not counting for points, but it is really cool to see those moves go. All right, Ian pulling on for a first attempt, able to stand up into the press move, flipping the hold under his hands, now in undercling, doing the big jump up, big swing with the right foot.
No problem.
Able to pogo with his right leg. Looks like he's opting for a left hand into the block crimp. He is resting on those holds, cutting feet. Let's see it from Ian. This is still flash go, mind you, everybody. Eyeing up that last crimp on the right. See if he makes that move, popping up to it with his right hand, coming back down, saving it, going with a little bit more force, sticking it on his second go, reaching his left hand up.
One hand,
Ian
two
Tan,
hands.
flashing the problem, ending the comp for us. That is a fantastic round for Ian Tan.
What a way to finish it off. With authority, Ian came out, read that problem for 1.5 minutes, and then hopped on and flashed it.
He had somewhere to be.
All right, my friends.
It's 3 p.m. on a Sunday. Ian's got an appointment at 4. No, it's 4 p.m. Ian's got an appointment at 5. The joke still stands. It's fine.
Time is a flat circle. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Let's whoosh on over to this screen and have a look at the beautiful Core Climbing Gym in Cambridge. What a spectacular weekend of climbing this has been.
Maybe we can view a couple of results on comp season?
Sure. Let's do that.
All right, as I scroll over to off the Youth B round, because we're done with that round, let's take a look at the Youth C boys. In first place, our provincial champion, Jax Lido, with 3 tops and 4 zones. Second place, Noah Rajan, with 2 tops and 3 zones. And rounding out the podium, Jaden Thick, 2 tops and 3 zones as well, just behind by a couple of attempts there. We'll scroll down to the Youth C girls. Very challenging round for the Youth C girls. In first place, 2 tops, 2 zones, Erin McDonald. Second place, Riley Ingram, 1 top and 2 zones. And in third place, Olivia Raymer-Clark, again, 1 top and 2 zones.
Really tough round for the Youth C women.
Very, very tough round. Looking at the Youth A male, we have all 6 results in. I'm just making sure of that this time before I just announce things. But either way, Christian Chan, our provincial champion in Youth A, 4 tops and 4 zones. Peter Noonan, second place, 1 top and 2 zone. And Freddie Ho, 0 tops and 2 zones. What a challenging round for Youth A.
Another crazy round, making the podium with 0 tops.
With 0 tops and 2 zones, yeah.
A really tough round of boulders for
Very
the Youth
challenging.
A men.
But great work from all of them. Taking a look at the Youth A female results. We have all 6 results in. That is correct. First place, Alora Klinker with 1 top, 4 zones. Wow, Grace and Alora tying on top zones, tops and attempts. it coming down to the qualification
Wow.
to break that tie. So Grace and Alora tying in finals, but Alora just getting that first place based on the count back to qualifiers. In third place, Caitlin Davies, won top 4 zones as well, just behind by 1 attempt to top.
What a close podium.
That is such
That's
a
outrageous.
close round. That's crazy. Okay, wow,
One
crazy
attempt
results.
between all 3 climbers on
Yep.
the podium.
Taking a look at the junior male results, we do not have Ian's score in quite yet, so we're still waiting for that, but I believe Ian wins based on tops. Ian was able to top 3 out of 4 boulders. In second place then, Liam LeBlanc with 1 top and 4 zones. And provisionally in third place, it is Aiden Rajan with 1 top and 3 zones.
We
Wow.
will wait. All that will be confirmed shortly, and we will be watching the podium as it happens.
Moving on to the junior female podium. Looks like all the results are in. In first place, Evangelina Briggs, 3 tops and 4 zones. Second place, Molly Dreyer, 2 tops and 4 zones. Evangelina just getting that yellow hold problem at the end. I think that was the deciding factor. And in third place is Rena Gao with 1 top and 4 zones. Making sure that all those results are in. Yeah, I have to double confirm. I don't want to say things too early on. I've been wrong before, you know. All right, moving on to the adult men. We have all of our results in, and in first place is Dylan Smith, 2 tops, 3 zones. Second place is Dawson Shepard, 1 top and 2 zones. And in third place is Matthew Moreau, getting all 4 zones in the finals. Scrolling on down, we'll move on to our adult women category. We had 4 adult women in finals. So all of our results are in. In first place, Sophia Bada with 1 top and 2 zones. Second place, Jessica Altier with 1 top, 2 zones as well. Looks like they tied once again as I highlight this page. Oh, you can see the highlighting. Amazing. So it goes once again to count back, and Sophia getting more tops in qualifiers pushes her into that first place position. And then in third place, Lisa Kazuhara with 1 zone and 1 attempt. And we go to our final 2 categories. So let's take a look at senior men, which is our youth A, junior, and adult categories put together. In first place, we have Christian Chan getting all 4 tops and 4 zones. Second place is Ian Tan, 3 tops and 4 zones. And rounding out our podium in third place will be Dylan Smith, 2 tops and 3 zones.
That's kind of a route setter's dream right
That
there,
is. That's
isn't it?
exactly the separation you want for a senior podium, 4, 3, and 2. There is a route setter somewhere in this building that is like very, very excited about that. So, and taking a look at our last category, senior female. I believe all of our results are in. Yes, they are. In first place, Evangelina Briggs with 3 tops and 4 zones. Second place, Molly Dreyer, 2 tops and 4 zones. And in third place, rounding out our podium, Laura Klinker, 1 top and 4 zones. Once again, that is a route setter's dream. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, and 1.
That's exactly the separation you want on a podium. That's wow. Again, there's another route setter in the building, separate to the other route setter, who is also very psyched about that.
Only 2 of them, though.
Only 2
The
of them.
rest of the route setters.
Yeah, they're just probably asleep somewhere.
unimpressed.
I assume
I
asleep.
must be sleeping by now.
One more look at a junior, and yes, Ian's results are in. 3 tops and 4 zones, pushing him into first place.
Amazing.
Whew.
What a round. Guys, these have been the Ontario Bouldering Provincials. We will be back with the podium shortly. My name once again is Danny Hamilton. I've been here with Brandon Barraclough, one of the best in the business. As for me, I'm just some guy, climbing enthusiast. Very, very happy to be here. This has been a real thrill for me. I want to say thank you to the OCF and to the Core Climbing Gym for having me here to run this live stream. If you guys have enjoyed the live stream, let them know. We'd love to come back, and we'd love to do some more. We'd love to be at some more events around the province and around the country.
Yeah, I never thought sports commentary would be in my the cards for my future, but I want to do this again, so hopefully we can come out and do some more live streams for you guys.
We'd love to make that happen. Hopefully we will see you all again very soon. In the meantime, you can enjoy these streams, which will be up on this YouTube channel. You can relive them, or if you have not watched them, you can go back and check out the qualifying rounds from yesterday or the earlier finals from today. And we will be back with the podium shortly. We're going to send you over to a hold screen with some music and some slow motion shots of Brandon doing some climbing.
We should be back in about 5-10 minutes, I guess.
We'll be back
imagine,
shortly
for
with the podiums. But for now, we're going to send you over there, and we will see you all shortly. And we want to say thank you all very much for being here with us today on this live stream. It's been a joy. We'll be back momentarily. we're about to have our podium ceremony, just working out some audio for you.
Okay, thanks, Dave. I have to go over here. You guys stay there. I gotta get on a second mic.
Okay.
So what I'd like to do first is, just to follow up on that, from the OCF, a massive thank you. We can't run a provincial without the help of the gyms, your staff. I don't think we could have asked anything more from the core. Yes, I know. I gotta stop using my hands to talk. There we go. So Dave, on behalf of everyone here, to the core, your entire staff, Grace, Julia, Jordan, Max, everyone was outstanding. Thank you very much. To our officials, Tim Vince, Tim Richards, and Jeff Wadham, an outstanding job keeping us on track, like they said, and making sure we had everything we needed for the athletes to be able to compete in this environment. So thanks to the three of them, absolutely. And a huge thank you to all of our volunteers. I think I mentioned this when we handed out the awards for the Ds and the Bs, but the number of volunteers we had step up, especially late in the week, outstanding. Thank you so much to all of the volunteers who helped out. Before we get to thanking the athletes or congratulating the athletes, I also think we need to give a massive round of applause to the coaches and the parents who give up so much for everyone to be able to come out. Thank you very much to everyone there. And lastly, to the athletes, congratulations to everyone who competed today. It was so great to see everyone here, 74 athletes total today. I think it was a massive representation of the quality of climbing that we see in Ontario. So thank you very much to the athletes and congratulations. So without further ado, I'm going to pull up the results and we're going to start handing out some medals. So if I could have maybe Dave, why don't you step up first? Dave, you can hand out some medals. So we'll start with our Youth C male category. Our bronze medal today goes to Jaden Fitch. Silver medal goes to Noah Rajan. And our gold medal to Jax Lido. Congratulations, guys. Well done. If I could have Julia come up on stage, if you will. Youth C female bronze medal, Olivia Raymer-Clark. Our silver medalist, Riley Ingram. And our gold medal goes to Aaron McDonald. Congratulations, excellent, well done, well done. We're gonna move on to Youth A male. If I could have, I guess, Grace, you're next up, handing out medals, here we go. Youth A male, bronze medal goes to Frederick Ho. Silver medal goes to Peter Noonan. Noonan. And our gold medalist crush finals today, 4 tops, Christian Chan. Youth A female, if I could have Maria Richardson, chair of the OCF, come up and help out with this round of medals. Bronze medal, this was tight, this round was tight. Came down to attempts and qualification scores. Bronze medal goes to Caitlin Davies. Silver medal, Grace Lukasic. And our gold medal goes to Laura Klinker. Congratulations, extremely well done. Such a tight category. It was excellent to see that. Dave, you're back up, buddy. Bronze medal, junior male, Aiden Rajan. Silver medal goes to Liam LeBlanc. And our gold medalist today, 3 tops, almost the 4th, Ian Tan. Congratulations, well done. Junior female, who's up for awards now? Julia, we're back to you. Excellent. Bronze medal, congratulations, Rena Gao. Silver medal goes to Molly Dreyer. And our gold medalist also with 3 tops today in finals, Evangelina Briggs. Congratulations, very well done. 2 categories left, adult male. If I could have Grace back up for awards. Bronze medal, Matthew Morrow. Silver medal goes to Dawson Shepard. And an excellent final for the gold medal, Dylan Smith. Congratulations. Final category of the day, adult female. Maria, I think you're the last one. Back up. Here we go. Bronze medal, Lisa Kazahura. Silver medal goes to Jessica Otsier. And down to qualification scores for the gold medal, Sophia Bada. No, only for series, OCF series. That's what I've been told. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much for everyone who came out today. All our provincial champions. Information regarding nationals and regionals will be posted tomorrow. And lastly, in a couple weeks, our final event, difficulty provincials down at Junction in London, Ontario. Looking forward to seeing everyone there. Have a great trip home, safe trip home. Thanks again.
Well, that's going to do it for us
Holy moly.
here at the Core Climbing Gym in Cambridge, Ontario. This has been the Ontario Climbing Federation's Bouldering Provincials. Qualifying round yesterday, finals today. My name is Danny Hamilton. I've been here with Brandon Barraclough,
Hi.
one of the best in the business. Thank you for joining me this weekend.
Future career commentator now.
Exactly. I think
He's
we have
awoken something in me.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, to, I think, badly quote some movie. Friends, thank you for joining us for this entire weekend. It's been an amazing time. We've had a wonderful time with you. We hope to see you at more climbing events around the province and the country in the near future. Another huge congratulations to all the competitors who went out there and gave their all this weekend. You are all amazing, and we commend you. Thank you again to the OCF. Thank you to the Core Climbing Gym. Thank you to the route setters, the volunteers, the judges, and of course the competitors, and of course you, the audience. Anything you want to say, Brandon, before we close this thing out?
You took all the words out of my mouth.
Just
I'm
like
at a loss for
Meatloaf.
words. After 24 hours of straight commentating, I am finally at a loss for words, Danny.
The
That's what it
words have
takes.
all been said. Friends, we will see you next time. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And good night.